Today is gonna be one of those days. Today's gonna be one of those days where we are just researching and we are doing it in real time. I probably should have made my tea before we came live. But we're gonna be here for a couple of hours. So and by the way, the naughty queen of the day is Miss Know It All. Miss Know It All, Miss Here First, okay? Miss Always Ready, Miss Always on Deck, Miss MVP, Miss Know It All, hashtag Queen Know It All for being in here first. Thank you, sis. You're the naughty queen of the day. Yeah, we getting back to the naughty queen stuff. We getting back to the naughty queen stuff. Queen, know it all. Yes. Thank you, girl. Thank you for being here and being the naughty queen, girl. We're gonna give you your flowers for that. Like I was saying, y'all, hold on. I can hear Dame Dash in the other room, and it's too loud. Hold on, y'all. I'm hoping at some point I find my glasses. I'm hoping at some point I find my glasses, right? Cause I don't know where they at. I'm hoping at some point I find my glasses, and I don't know. Maybe I might try to. Y'all, I got cornstarch on my shirt. Y'all wasn't even gonna tell me. And yes, I know my hair is good. Look at all that. Yes, I know my man. Let me get this off my shirt. I know that my hair is a mess, and y'all already know I was eating cornstarch. Okay, that is why this is on my shirt. That's why. But listen, I know my hair is a mess. I'm gonna put it up or put it in a ponytail or something like that. But I just want y'all to know what's going on with me, just in case I shave my head. Just in case I shave my head, I want y'all to know what's going on with me because I look at my hair and y'all, I it's some things that I probably should have did with it that I haven't did with it. Like I can feel the damage right here. I can literally feel it. My hair's never felt like that in this area. It's like this right here. Now I see why all that hair is coming in a brush because I can even literally separate it. It's this right here. I need to go get my hair done, y'all. I need to go to my hairstylist and I need to get a conditioning treatment or else I'm cutting my hair off. So if you want to join one of the groups, okay, and I don't have any groups, but I'm just saying maybe I might create one. If you want to send me to get my hair done and get me a conditioning treatment, by all means, let me know. Let me know, cause I can't. I listen, y'all know I don't like saying I can't afford stuff. I don't like saying I can't pay for stuff because I feel like that's putting limits on God. But the way things are set up right now, y'all, I would love to have my nails done. I can't wait till I get to the point where I can have my nails done and my eyebrows tinted and my lashes on. But that's coming. I just got to keep grinding and keep going. And I will be able to get those things for myself again. Let me be very clear again, because trust and believe, there was a time where you got your nails done at? Where you got this from? Where you got that from? Where you got it? When I step, I really know how to step. Okay, I clean up nice, but y'all have seen me in grind mode. Y'all have seen me at the bottom, and y'all see me slowly trying to chip away. You know, not trying to. Y'all see me slowly chipping away, slowly building, and I got different ebbs and flows. You know what I mean? I got moments where things are happening where I'm losing people. You know, people are losing their life in my family, man. My uncle. Rest in peace to my uncle. Like, that is probably the closest loss that I have had since my grandma Ethel passed away, and my granddaddy Eugene passed away, and my cousin Jamaica passed away, and my auntie Sandra passed away, and my auntie Emily passed away. Lord, why Auntie Emily? Why did Auntie Emily pass away, Lord? You know what I mean? And thank you, Lord. I know you always listening. But y'all are seeing me going through different ebbs and flows in my life where good things are happening, then things are happening that I perceive as bad because they hurt me, and because I miss them or I don't want them to be gone. Then y'all see us on this mission. Then y'all see my hair, me saying that my edges like this. Y'all know my hair is not like this. Y'all know it is, but you can literally tell where it's supposed to be at because it's lighter right there. So I have literally done this. I've literally pulled my edges out my hair. I pulled my edges out because I be stressed out. And then I damaged it. Why was I leaned over and in the mop bucket trying to wring out the mop, and my ponytail flopped in the mop bucket and it had bleach in the water? Bleach! I thought that I was okay because my hair didn't change colors. So I was like, oh, well, it ain't bad because I hurried up and rinsed it out, and I think I put conditioner in it or something like that, and I hurried up and rinsed it out because I was in the process of moving, and I was trying to hurry up. So I know y'all probably thinking, how could your hair get in a bucket of water with bleach in it? Because I was in the process of moving, y'all, and it was a lot going on, okay? It was a lot going on, and I did not mean for that to happen. But yes, y'all, bleach got in my hair in the process of me moving here. And so every time I did it, I got thinner and thinner. It just got thinner and thinner. But I'm hoping that this is it, Lord. Stop putting my hair from falling out, Lord, please. I'm serious. Let your will be done, though. That's how I talk to God. And y'all gonna witness that. I'm just telling you now, if you're over here, you're gonna get all of me. I'm gonna be talking to y'all sometimes, and then I might break out into a prayer. You know why? Because I know God is with me all the time. He is literally always with me. He is literally with me right now, right this very moment. And I hope one day y'all can get that feeling too. I hope one day y'all realize and know that God is there all the time. He is with you, even when you are quiet and you are laying in your home and all the lights are off and there is not a sound being made. God is still with you. God can still see you. God still knows what's going on in your mind. God still knows your thoughts, whether they are righteous or whether they are demonic. You cannot hide from God. You can't. And I'm saying it like that, y'all, because in my 34 years of living, I, for the first time in my life, ran into somebody. When I say ran into him, I'm not talking about ran into him in the street. I'm talking about I know somebody that literally thinks that they can hide from God. They literally think that conviction that you feel, when we feel conviction in our bodies and in our souls, when we feel conviction, there is somebody that I met in my 34 years of living that tries to hide from God. And if I were to say that to them, they probably would have been offended. But it's the truth. Why are you saying this, Lex? What that got to do with it? Don't. But it made me think. I thought about it when I was telling y'all that I talk to God all the time. I talk to God all the time because I know He is always there and always with us. Today, we are going to be researching all day We're going to be talking about Krishan. We're going to be talking about Ronnie. We're going to be talking about Junior. We're going to be talking about cerebral palsy. I had a nephew who just had a birthday. His name is Amir. Happy birthday, Amir. Happy birthday. You are a soldier and a trooper. I'm about to put his picture up. Hold on a second. And then, but before, let me finish my thought though on what I was saying. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna put my hair in a ponytail and everything like that, but I got it down because I'm trying to see. Is it? Tell me right now, y'all. Y'all my sisters, and y'all know I'm not scared, y'all. I ain't ashamed. I ain't ashamed. Y'all want finna turn around because I can't see the back of my head. All right, now this is. I'm scared. This might be hilarious because what if I show y'all my hair? And it ain't nothing back there. I don't know. Can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat. Hey, baby. Before I turn around, put a one in the chat. Because I'm finna turn around and I'm gonna open and I'm gonna ask y'all, do y'all see hair or is it a bald spot back there? And y'all better tell me the truth. Okay? Y'all better tell me the truth, girl. I'm scared. Oh, Lord. Y'all tell me real quick, is it some hair back there? What y'all see? Where the beautician's at? What's going on? It feel light. It feel light, y'all. Is it bald spots? What's going on? I'm scared. What it look like? I'm gonna have to watch the replay because I know y'all ain't gonna tell me the truth. Oh, what is it? What do it look like back there? Y'all, should I just go ahead and shave my head and dye blonde? I like blonde. You like blonde? In my Nene Leakes voice. I like blonde. You like blonde? we got a little thinning going on. Look at sis trying to be nice. Look at sis little thinning with your pretty self. Damn, you beautiful. You know I love you, girl. Let me see. Let me see. Dang, I'm trying to figure out how to say your name. The recessionia? The recession. No, wait. The recessionista. The recessionista? Did I do that? Did I say that right? You didn't? Okay, thank you, my sister. Thank you, my sister. Thank you. Y'all know we gonna just for anybody who don't know, this live is gonna be on our normal topics about Krishan, Junior, and Ryan and everything. Just so y'all know, for the people who peeping in, me and the girls, okay, me and the real recessionista, Cancer 66D. Is that say Cancer? Cancer 66 2. I don't know. We in here talking, y'all, and we gonna get to the regular subject. But I was telling them this right here, I could tell is damaged. I could tell this is damaged, and I need a conditioner. I need to go to a beautician, y'all. I really do, but I just, I don't like saying I can't afford it. See, look, what is that? What the fuck is that? What is that? What is that? Hold up! I'm I'm trying to make a straight line to see. Sometimes it can look like that. See what I'm saying? Sometimes it can look like that if my hair is not parted a certain way. Like it can look like something worse. So that's why I'm like, wait, let me go get a thing, cause I'm like, wait, what is that? But it can look like that if you part it a certain way. You see what I'm saying? What the is going on, honey? What is going on, honey? Okay, it's not what I thought. It's not as bad as I thought. Woo, girl, that was a little bothersome. Yeah, that's definitely something. That's definitely a little bothersome. A little bothersome. Y'all, go ahead. I see y'all being nice in the chat. Oh, that's so sweet. Y'all so nice. Look at y'all. What the fuck is that in my head? What is going on? I need to go see a beautician. Lord, somebody. If I go to a beautician, can I just go live and y'all pay for it? Can I just go to a beautician and go live and y'all pay for it? Please. I got kids. Do y'all see me walk around with my nails done and stuff? No. I got bills. I don't even know how I'm paying these bills. I thank you guys so much. Y'all, it is not a man, woman, or child that is paying these bills, y'all. I am paying this on my own. If y'all had any idea the amount of bills I'm paying, and then if you look at the amount of money that I'm making, you would say to yourself, how is she doing that? And I'm not selling my body. I'm not pushing no weight. I'm literally living life by the book. I'm working and then I'm paying my bills. And it's crazy because I don't know how I'm doing it. But I thank God. I thank you, Lord. But I think I'm stressing a little bit too much over here. I think I'm stressing a little bit too much over here. Oh, God. Yeah, but I think I need a conditioning treatment. I told y'all what I had did. All the stuff I did to my hair is catching up to me. Hey, brown eyes. All right, y'all, for real. Just so, well, can we please get at least 25 likes? I'm sitting up here being vulnerable with y'all, showing y'all my insecurities and everything. Y'all, I could come on here and not even come on camera. I could literally come on here and be a little avatar. But I want y'all to get as much of me as y'all can without being too distracted, okay, about things that's going on with me. But when y'all met me in a transition phase at the bottom of rock bottom in life. And y'all have seen me growing and building. But don't ever forget that I've been vulnerable with y'all from day one, okay? The things that I said that I wanted to do on this channel, I said that some of it is not going to make me look good at all. Some of it, I'm going to look bad. I'm going to get judged. But I told y'all I wanted y'all to get the real me, and I wanted y'all to know the real me. Because the people who don't understand, the people who want to make fun of, the people who want to speak negatively against, the people who want to just not like me for no reason but just the fact that they don't like me, they're going to be, saying like things to try to discourage me or to try to hurt me. But at the end of the day, they're not going to stick around. It's not going to be longevity. The people that understand me, the people that want to come in and really support me for real in every way. You understand? Like-minded people are the ones that's going to stay. So the people that's laughing at me right now, that's par for the course. But it is some people who understand why I'm going live, why I'm talking about Junior, why I'm talking about Krishan, why I'm talking about Ronnie, why I'm being so vulnerable, why I'm being so open with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is going, if not, all I need is one person to understand. But when you being yourself and being real on YouTube and everything, there eventually becomes a community that understands you and that is behind you. And that's what I'm going for. I want people that understand me and that see my vision and that sees that I'm doing my best to be on the right side of history in every situation. I'm doing my best to do the right thing in life. And I'm a girl who used to not do everything by the book. I'm a girl who used to, have a faster lifestyle. I used to get money. I worked in sales. I traveled. I lived in different states. I dated a kingpin in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I was out. I lived in different states, y'all. I done dated blue collar, black collar, white collar, thug collar, hustler collar. I even dated, I went on 2 dates with a pilot before. You know, the pilots that fly planes and stuff like that. Ooh, they bred it up. They got that cake. They bred it up. I went on 2 dates with a pilot. I have had an interesting life, but it's not over. It's not over. And I want to be able to do certain things on my own. I want to be able to, that memory, those bad memories that I got from California, from what happened to me, when I had to literally escape in California because my country ass didn't realize that this man is a pimp. And I literally had to escape from around him and almost lost my life. Yeah, I still gotta tell y'all that story, right? I still gotta tell y'all that story. But I want to be able to go back to California on business and do something big. I want to be able to go back to Dallas and do it big, do something big. And what I mean by that is do a meet and greet. You understand? Do some content with some people that live out there. You know what I mean? I want to be able to have good memories from California because when I was growing up, that's one place that I always wanted to go to. I promise y'all. I always said I want to go to Hollywood. I want to be an actress because I couldn't sing for nothing. I couldn't sing for nothing. Boy, the Lord knew, man, he knew if I would be able to sing, y'all, I would never close my mouth. And I think God knew that. He said, now that's a little bit too much, all right? You are fearfully and wonderfully made, but leave the singing to Beyonce because I know you're going to OD, Lexus. I know how you're going to do. You're going to OD. Nah, you don't need no singing voice. I give you good with everything else. Your personality is good and you got a passion for in your soul for anything that means something to you. You got fire in you. And I know I do. When I'm in a situation and it's something like this with Ronnie and all of these people, it means something to me. So I'm going to be passionate about it. But in that, I'm going to be able, if I'm being authentically me, my true authentic self, right? With all of my insecurities, I'm 34 years old. So I'm getting to an age where my body is changing. You know what I mean? It's certain things that's changing where I never had to wear makeup before. I might start wearing makeup where I never ever, and you know, you got to be careful what you wish for. Because I used to always be jealous that, you know, my grandma was a beautician. My great grandma, she was a beautician and she only flat ironed my hair 2 times in my entire life. But my sister used to get her hair pressed out all the time, more than me. And her hair used to be so beautiful and straight. And I used to be walking around like this, like with a rag doll, like with my hair just sticking up because it was way thicker than this. But what I'm saying is that I used to always want to be able to wear a wig. I used to always want to be able to get braids, and they'll say, "Oh no, we ain't gonna braid your hair because they're gonna come and lose because your hair curly." I used to always be mad about stuff like that, and you really got to be careful what you ask for, because now I don't want that. I want my hair to grow back. I done cut it before. I done cut my hair all the way off. And if y'all don't believe me, are we at 25 likes? If you wondering why I'm talking about me, it's because we got 31 people in here, and I really would appreciate it if we had 25, 30 likes. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is perfect, right? We live and learn, but you're here. Thank you all, sis. You're so sweet. Thank you, sis. God's got big plans for your future. Thank you. I pray He do. Listen, I'm 46. The opposite of getting older is what exactly? Say it with me, class. Exactly. Exactly. So I'm with you on that. And y'all, what I'm saying is, y'all are literally in real time getting my raw reaction to aging. Y'all are literally in real time getting my raw reaction to things changing and to my body changing. You know what I mean? I'm not having a moment by myself at the house. You feel me? I'm having a moment at the house with my family, with becoming family. You feel me? And that right there, that moment that I just had when I said, "What the fuck is this?" That was literally a genuine moment. That's literally how I really feel, y'all. That's literally how I really feel. Cause I'm like, oh my goodness, what's happening? But the truth of the matter is, I'm a realist before anything. I'm getting older and things are changing. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's going on with my hair. But I'm going to be open about it, and I'm going to tell y'all, no, I do not like what's going on, and I wish that I could change it, baby. I wish, no, not wish. We don't have to wish, just so y'all know. We don't have to wish for anything. All we got to do is ask God for it. And Lord, I'm asking that you let my hair grow back. Let it grow back, or and be thicker, and back, the way long and beautiful the way it was, because I like the way that it was, and I took it for granted. I used to always want to wear wigs and stuff. I done said this already. When I was younger, I'm gonna show y'all a picture. When I was younger, I went and for my 21st birthday, I went and bought some. I think I got some 30-inch, because 30 inches was hot back then. But I got some 30-inch clip-ins, and I thought I was the inch. And everybody kept on saying, "It looked like your regular list. That's how your regular hair list look. You bought that for nothing. You wasted your money on that. You spent hundreds of dollars on that. It's the same list as your hair." So then, you know what I did? I cut all my hair off. I cut it all off in 2018. I know this because I had just had cash in 2017. So it was 2018 when I got my hair cut. And then what? When I met y'all, it was 2023, 2022 or 3. And it was all the way back. But it took me about, I want to say, it took me maybe a year and a half, 2 years to grow my hair back, because after I got it cut that one time, I didn't just cut it and never cut it again. My uncle was giving me shape ups every couple of days, because he was a barber or whatever, is a barber or whatever. So I was putting my uncle to work. He was giving me a shape up every couple of days. He even gave me the little V in the back. I loved it when he gave me that V in the back. I loved it. Shout out to him. Shout out to my uncle Tavares. He gave me the V in the back. But anyway, y'all, we just talking on here. We about to get into the stuff about Krishan, but I just want y'all to know, yeah, I didn't even notice that until I just seen it. I said, "Oh Lord, what is that?" But we gonna figure it out. I ain't. That's why I'm on here like this right now. I'm looking for something, by the way. But I'm on here like this right now because I like having very real moments with y'all. And this is very real moment. And we got a title up here, but I feel like, and I'm kind of bouncing around because it's so much I gotta tell y'all. We have been missing days together, y'all. We have been missing time together. So I kind of want to just get it all out in these lives. And I hope y'all down with that. And replay gang, I am sorry if the live is starting off kind of slow for you. But if you actually pay attention to what I'm saying, this shit is kind of funny. So you'll still be entertained. You don't gotta, matter of fact, let me do something to make it feel better. You know, good ladies, this ain't for y'all. This ain't for y'all. Okay? This is for the people who can't they can't watch the video unless they hear Krishan's name or see her picture on the screen. Yeah, it's a couple of those in here too. If you don't show that, they won't come back until you put that back. So let me help you out. There you go. There go your little dose. There go your dose of shining. But no, because and I just said that because y'all, we in here on a mission, but there are some people who are not really on this mission. They say they on this mission, but really they just want to know all things Krishan Rock. They just want to be up on everything that she's doing. They are in love with her so much that they want to psychoanalyze her. So they come over here to this channel because they see how well I can read her like that, including her. Get out of my chat, Krishan! Did you think that I was gonna bypass you, girl? Get out! You don't deserve to see me in my vulnerable state. Get out, Krishan. We'll get to you later. And I'll get to the chat in a minute too. But I ain't seen y'all. I got a lot of energy to give you, baby, because I ain't seen you in a minute. It wasn't nothing but a couple days ago. But I started to go live last night, but I didn't because I said, you know what? I can actually go live early today because I don't have a morning shift today. So I can actually go live early. But and plus, I want to give y'all all I got because things are getting ready to start moving real fast because boom, boom, I got work lined up. You know what I'm saying? For the rest of the week, I'm gonna be boom working. And I don't know if anybody out there. I'm gonna get back to what I'm saying, but I just want to put this as a side note because I was just talking about my job. Yes, I'm bouncing around from subject to subject. That's what I'm doing today. Now, like I said, I don't know when it pertains to my job part. I don't know if any of y'all have ever dealt with a patient that is passing away, but that is some of the most draining shit that I have ever experienced in my life, y'all. And you know, my last patient that passed away last year, he passed away probably a couple of weeks before Ronnie passed away. You know, or I'm sorry, Ronnie didn't pass away. Y'all know I don't like that. It was a couple of weeks before Ronnie was unalived, savagely, brutally. It was days or weeks before Ronnie was taken from us tragically, brutally. Anyway, We miss you. We miss Ronnie, but I got a patient that is passing away, and I'm glad that I can be a part of the family. You know, when it comes to, hey, yes, girl, I had thought for a minute that I called Ronnie Travis by mistake, but I didn't. But when you're dealing with, and shout out to my moderators, thank you, sis, for being in here. And I'm gonna get back to the age thing and all of that, y'all. I'm gonna circle all back around, but I don't want to forget this point, right? I don't know if anybody have ever dealt with that. We had to call the chaplain. Um, the family came, and not only is it some draining ish to be there and have to deal with it this way, and it's an honor, okay? I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world. I'm glad that I am somebody who they can count on right now. Let me just get to my point, because I know me saying it's draining, that might sound harsh or you know, rude or something negative that might feel like to people with simple minds. But no, it is draining because I am empathic, y'all. AKA empathetic. I can feel what other people feel, especially if I'm in the same room with them. And the lady is afraid to go to sleep. I literally told her last night, let me hold your hand. Let's just take a nap. That don't mean you're not going to wake up. And she was like, okay, I don't know. I'm just, what's going to happen now? What's going to happen next? She asking me what's going to happen next. And I told her, I asked, we called the chaplain. So, she been talking about God, and she a believer and everything. I don't know her life story, but she said that she is saved. And she asking me a question that I can only tell her what I know from what it says in the Bible. But as far as exactly what happens next, as far as exactly how things are going to feel and go, I can't answer that for her. I don't know. And the part that's crazy about this lady, this beautiful old white lady that's looking at me and asking me, don't leave, stay here, please. She's afraid to be alone when it happens. Man, y'all got to understand something here. She's afraid to be alone, so we sit next to her. But I didn't even go to use the bathroom because I promised her you're not going to be alone. I promise you. I'm not going to let you be alone when you go and you transition. When you go and you pass, I'm not going to let you be alone because I know that's what her daughter would want, and that's what I would want. But can y'all imagine that? So while she asking me, and I'm gonna change, we gonna get to where we going with Krishan and everything. I hope y'all doing y'all part on the likes, but I'm just bringing y'all into my life real quick, bringing y'all into my real quick, because we family, right? Y'all my sisters, right? Y'all care about what's going on with me, don't you? Same as I do with y'all. So even though we not talking about Krishan in this very moment, we gonna get to it. I showed y'all her picture for y'all know who I'm talking to. I ain't talking to everybody. It's just a couple people that I'm talking to. They know who they are. But back to my experience at work yesterday that had me so drained. yesterday and the day before. But like I said, just for the people who just now coming in, it is an honor. It is an honor, and I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. However, it is so draining emotionally because she is literally a DNR, and there's other things going on with her that I cannot speak of or discuss. She got the years that she was promised plus more, right? But I don't know what it's going to feel like for her when that happens. And I don't know how she feels in that moment when she's looking at me and saying, well, I don't know. I guess what's going to happen next? And I guess we're just going to wait. And then I get her to go to sleep. And every time she gets comfortable enough to go to sleep, she jumps up out of her sleep. She's afraid, y'all. She afraid to go and she don't want to go because the lady ain't slept. When I came to work yesterday, they told me she ain't sleep last night at all. She ain't sleep last night at all. And I believe that she ain't sleeping because she afraid that if she go to sleep that she won't wake up. And yesterday I reminded her, I said, just because you go to sleep, Miss such and such, it don't mean that you're not going to wake up. Go to sleep. It's okay. I'll be here when you wake up. You don't have to worry about going to sleep and that being it. That's kind of like doing it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like that. That's how she feels like it is. Like she feels like if she goes to sleep, she's surrendering to it. And the thing about it is, it's inevitable. It is going to happen. It's going to happen to all of us. So as she sit there and ask me that, not only do I feel bad for her because I know she's scared and I know she don't want to go. And I know that she wish she had more time. And I also know that I'm going to be going through that one day. One day, my time going to be up. One day, your time going to be up. One day, everybody time going to be up. One day, we all gonna have to feel exactly how that lady feeling and that who won't go to sleep. And I'm telling y'all straight up, they're not just on DNR, anybody who ever did hospice care or anything like that, y'all already know she's medicated. She's fighting that medicine, y'all. Medication that will normally put down an elephant. Okay? She fighting that medication, y'all. She don't want to go to sleep. It's so sad, but it's bittersweet because her kids come and they say, Mama, it's okay to go. Like, we're gonna be okay. But she can't control, you know what I mean? It's not like she can say, okay, now I'm gonna go to sleep. Because she might wake up the next morning. We don't know. There are signs, and we know that it's close. We know that it is so close that it's time to start calling the family and stuff. But she's hearing all of this. And she know that it's her time. And she's scared. And she really is, y'all. And I didn't mean to spend this much time on this. I didn't. But it's it's just, man. Hey, what's up, brown eyes? Man, it's just crazy because one day we all gonna have to do that. We all are. And y'all, it's a couple things that I want to be different when it's my time. For one, I'm asking God that I live as long as I possibly can, man. If I can see great grands, oh man, that'll be amazing. But I want to be in my right mind. I don't want to be something not knowing what's going on. You know what I mean? I want to be in my right mind, and I also don't want to be scared. I want to be secure in knowing where I'm going next. I want to be secure in knowing where I'm going next. And the third thing, no, it's not the third and last thing, but it's another big thing. Before I move on, I want to be happy with what I did here. I want to be on the right side of history with what I did here. Whenever I'm laying in that bed that lady laying in, decades and decades and decades from now, when it's my time and my turn, I don't want to be thinking about that YouTube channel that I had, that I wasn't putting my all into, but that had potential to grow, but that I stopped because I didn't believe in myself enough. Or that trip that I never took, or that I don't want it to be that. I want to live this motherfucker to the fullest, y'all. Every day I want to live it to the fullest. I want to make my mark every single day. I want to be proud of myself. I want to be proud of my kids. I'm sorry, not proud. Please. I want to be pleased with myself. I want God to be pleased with me. I want to do it all. I want to live it all. We can go crazy. Live it up. I want to live it up. I want to teach. I want to leave a legacy. I want to mean something to somebody. I want somebody to adore me. I want people to remember me and miss me. I know that lady was a good person because her kids love the hell out of her. You hear me? Just last week, and it's crazy how this stuff. We're gonna be live for a couple of hours. So yeah, we 40-something minutes in, and we ain't even started on the content yet. We just kicking it because we just kicking it today. That's what I was telling y'all. Like we here, we gonna be doing research today and everything. Where we at on the likes? Where we at on the likes though? Y'all let me know where we at on the likes. But yeah, so to wrap this part up, right? To wrap this part up, I know that lady was a good lady because her kids, they coming. They coming. Her daughter, they showing up. You hear me? She said, Mama, we gonna be good. I'm gonna take care of such a man. The daughter-mother relationship, y'all, that make me cry every time I see them. She came and she shampooed her mama hair and put rollers in it. You hear me? They got voice notes of her for they kids. They got voice notes. Do that with your family. I'm doing that with my grandma. The next time that I talk to my grandma or I see my grandma, I'm gonna make her leave me a voice note or a recording so that when they gone, you can still hear their voice. Cause man, if I would do anything, man, I would do anything to hear my Auntie Emily's voice. Oh my God. I mean, oh man, y'all, that was my lady, man. That was my one, y'all. Man, my auntie, I would tell her, don't come. And she would show up anyway, man. She would show up anyway. She was the only one that came when I had cash. My grandma came a couple of days later, but my auntie, I had not even spoke to her. I don't even know how she knew where I was, that I was there, or any of that. But guess what? She also did that time I got locked up and went to jail. The next day, she was in a courtroom like she was my mama. She never had daughters, and I remember us talking about this one day. I had got mad at Cash Daddy, and I went to her house because I knew I could. I had not talked to her nothing, but that's how we was. All I had to do was show up, and I'm good. I'm good. You know what I mean? And I remember her saying something about how she never had no daughters, and thinking of talking about it was something happened to her, and I cut her off, and I was like, Auntie, I'm like your daughter. You know what I mean? My mama like your daughter. You got a daughter? And I gave her a hug because she don't really get emotional, but she was starting to get emotional right there for a minute. And that's not usually how, like, I didn't normally see her like that. But if I could, man, I'm talking about my auntie is a ride or die. You hear me? My auntie is so player and so much of a ride or die. If I was locked up, she would be throwing stuff over the fence for me. Do you understand what I'm telling you? I wish I could go in details and tell. Oh my God, I wish I could go in details and tell y'all, but it's certain stuff that I can't say right now. I'm gonna have to say it at a different time. And if you are okay, we got Tara in here as one of the mods. Moderators, we gonna do a mod meeting after the live. We're gonna be live for a couple of hours, so hopefully we can get all the mods through. We're gonna see Gigi probably. I mean not Gigi, but Gia, aka Gigi. I gave you a nickname. But by the time this live is over, I believe that we will have seen all the mods, Tara. So let them know as we proceed. Cause I wasn't in the chat just now. I'm about to take a peek at it. But I do see you in the chat. Thank you. Love you. But we're gonna try to gather everybody up today, Tara. We're gonna try to gather everybody up today so that we can get ready. You feel me? Get ready for what's about to come. But yes, y'all. Listen, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Like number 40. Okay, are you saying that it's 46 likes? Because that's what's up. Yep. We finna just can't get. Y'all, whoop whoop. That's right. I love y'all, man. Yes, I love y'all. Hey, Monica, I love y'all. I've been missing you. Thank you, baby. Thank you, sis. What is that? Sunny Rock Life. If you a girl, thank you. If you a man, thank you. All right, y'all. Okay. Now it's time for us to get into it. It's been a good hour. It's been a good hour. So I got to make my tea. Oh, y'all, one more thing. I almost showed y'all my ex. I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, should I show them? I was like, nah, I ain't gonna show them because we were still cool. You know what I mean? And it was in Dallas. But I feel like it'll be hot if I show y'all him because, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to make it hot because I know what type of stuff he used to do. And I don't know if he, whatever, but I don't want to bring no heat. So I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. It ain't important. He my ex. But you know how you be on IG and things pop up. I ain't seen him in like maybe 10 years because that's when I met Cash Daddy about 10 years ago. So I ain't seen him or paid attention to him. I ain't think about him. You feel me? But he just so happened to come across my timeline. And I was like, oh, he done grew some hair. Look at that. He done grew some hair. But I ain't gonna show y'all him. But we gonna look at some other. So while I make the tea, what y'all think about matter of fact? Let's do this one. Let's do this one real quick, and then we'll go from there. Um, let's do this one real quick. Y'all, I gotta run to the back, okay? I gotta run to the back. We are hour in. Now the show is officially getting ready to start. Are y'all ready? Can I get ones in the chat? Can I get ones in the chat? Are we ready? We about to do some investigating. We're going to just simply sit here and look at videos today. I hope you understand that and you're okay with that. We're going to simply be sitting here looking at videos all day. We are not in a rush today, girl. We are taking our time.
Tasteless. Some were clever. All were fast. Memes are the internet's coping mechanism and its accelerant at the same time. Comedy and
let me get some
controversy. Share a crowded apartment online. What makes this situation especially volatile is that nobody with direct authority has released a clean, clinical, full context breakdown yet, which leaves a vacuum. And when a vacuum appears online, speculation rushes in like air through a broken window. Silence is interpreted as strategy, guilt, fear, or legal advice depending on who's guessing. You can also see how language inflation is happening. Words like shocking, disturbing, and proof are being used for things that are actually unclear and verified and interpreted. Vocabulary gets stretched for engagement. Drama adjectives are working overtime with.
Girl, I don't know what that was, girl. My bad, girl. We need some heat, man. We ain't finna be coming with no BS, man. We coming with heat all day. This ain't what I want to see. I'm going to Ruby. I'm going to Ruby. I'm going to Ruby. I'm trying to think of what we're gonna watch while I make the tea. I really want to do the glow thing though. She been doing her thing with the glow stuff. Put a one in the chat if while I make my tea, y'all want to watch the glow video where Glow Mama came on there, and y'all want to do a quick chat about that. Put a one in the chat if you want to take about I don't know, maybe 30-45 minutes to talk about glow real quick. And then we can get into croissant, or maybe we can condense it down to maybe 20 minutes. You feel me? Put a one in the chat. I want to see one spamming in the chat if y'all want me to go ahead and play the video with Glorilla with her mom on the phone. And then afterwards, we can compare and contrast the Krishan situation. I'm finna drop the link. Because we can literally compare and contrast, girl, with the Rock situation. You feel me? Anybody want to come up? If you want to come up, just ask me for the link and I'll drop it, all right? 2 for no. Yeah, 2 for no. If you don't want to watch it, put a 2 in the chat. But if you do want to watch it real quick while I make my tea, we ain't going to watch the whole thing. We just going to watch the one with the mama because I'm getting overwhelming ones, baby. Everybody else said 1. How long y'all want to work on it for? Oh, snap, we got 2 2s and 11 ones. We got another one. Borilla, you've been watching. Borilla taking over the net, girl. And she doing it the slime way. We know another sister like that, don't we? Why Borilla ain't went to talk to China yet? I don't know. We getting a lot of tools, y'all. Bye, Crayshawn. Boop. Y'all ain't see what I just did. I feel you. I don't like how Borilla's sister is getting all the attention towards her being immoral and disrespectful. I hate it too. It sucks. But you know, just on the, I wouldn't even know about it if Ruby wouldn't have put it out. I'ma tell you just like that. That's how much I with Ruby. That's how much I with Ruby. I'm telling you right now. I'll go to her video and she could be talking about piano lessons. It's gonna be, but that's what I want y'all to know over here too. I want y'all to know if I put y'all on a new channel, if I put y'all on something new that's going on here, I want y'all to know that it's gonna be that heat. It's gonna be that heat, baby. I ain't gonna just put it anything. I got that kind of trust in Ruby, so I knew she was gonna bring some heat. And guess what? I'm talking about we still viral with the Glorilla stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's do it. We can't waste no more time, baby. We only got a couple of hours left. All right, we're gonna go for the last one. Wait. All right, this is the last one. Let's see what's now. I haven't seen this video, so let's see what's going on.
They say it's two sides to every story. I say it's 10, because at this point, I want to hear from all 10 of Glorilla's siblings. Child, I'm nosy. I want to know what they got to say about
their
childhood, about how Glorilla treat them, and what's really going on with the parents. Child, I want to know.
While we are live, if there's anything that has recently happened or that you want me to react to concerning the health of Junior, if there's anything that you need to send me about Krishan that I need to be talking about today, if there is something messed up going on, I seen somebody drop a gem in my DMs, and I will be playing that next. Thank you. But all child abuse videos, all incriminating videos, all videos, start sending them now while we playing this, so that way it's right in my face. Hype me up, like me up, y'all. Like the video, like me up. Promise.
And don't be ashamed of your family, Glorilla. You already seen how the Malones give it up. Child, they walk so y'all could run.
Hey, Mama Rock.
And besides, child, your family sound kind of bougie and uppity compared to Krishan's. Hell, you might want to reach out to her before she hop online praying for your family, saying she feel bad for you. Or hell, you might want to reach out to her so you can consult with her on how to deal with this online family drama. Because, baby, your family will take you through there for a bag. So last time on our show, yes, our show, because, girl, we all watching. Brorilla had just watched Glorilla go live with their parents. And girl, both of the parents, you know, they was praising Glorilla and saying how good she is and all that she do for them. And then Brorilla, she dropped a bomb. Child, it was the family group chat where the mama had sent the message. And girl, the mama was in there complaining. She even said that she thought Glorilla was trying to unalive them. Child, it was like a novel. It was 6 minutes long. I said, oh, hold on, Glo, hold on. Because when I compare what your mama saying compared to what your sister initially said, baby, it ain't adding up in your favor. Now, at the end of the day got to end, and it's going to end with that money being Glorilla's and everybody else just having an opinion on what she should do with it. For all we know, Glorilla could feel like she doing enough for her family. Based on how they grew up, she'd probably say they ain't got to share a can of beans, and I ain't round there beating them. Now, if you want to know what was said by the mama or the daddy or what was in them text messages, check out this video right here. Now, in this live, Brorilla goes in, child. She is holding her parents' feet to the fire. Baby, she low-key dragging them with the truth. Because she asked them, why did y'all keep having all them kids if you couldn't take care of them? She said, God let two idiots have kids and they the result. Then she said the mama used to be a stripper and that she should have been stripping to pay that light bill and that the daddy's still a trick. and she questioned him as to why was he working at the post office and letting his family struggle. Oh, because he was out buying cats.
Oh. Oh, they want me to be the bad person so bad. I don't know why she got on live and lied. The receipts are fucking though, ain't it? Now it ain't no more lie. You exposed. The truth is out. You should have just left it alone. I started to do some other shit. Going a different way. Now the receipts are online. So now everybody know for a fact. And for you to get our parents to get on live and lie, I'm protecting me by all costs. My mama should have never did that. Oh God, because y'all really trying to blemish my image. Glory to receipts saying it all, bro. That's our mama number. And folks then look it up and they see that it's her number. Now what? Now what? What you gonna say? So I'm delusional. I'm a liar. I be capping. The receipts are on my timeline. Yeah, you really got her. How much you got our mama to sit, get on there and lie? Because I just saw her 13. How much did you give her to go live and lie? But now everybody see the real you. I was off you. And you sit on live and lie. And my mama want to get on live and lie and cry and shit like that. Yo, why y'all trying to make me like the bad person? Because I spoke up. Now I'm the bad person. Bro, it's still Team Scar over here. It's still Team Scar over here, ho. You thought you gonna go live and get our mama live? You must forget our mama sent that to the group chat. You must forget. But her messy ass did it on purpose. She did the shit on purpose. You literally went live and tried me. Like I don't keep motherfucking receipts. Girl, my mama wrote a motherfucking essay to that group text. And you got everybody on her line. You had the Eddie Miracle going live line. You had Hugging on her line. You had that Trick going live line. But I'm the bad guy. Scott the bad guy. Y'all got to excuse my New Jersey, my bad. It got a twinkle when it's jiggle. I'm the bad guy though. But now, see, and then look, this is what I'm saying though. Y'all cons want to see and say, I'm using some kind. I could have been exposed them messages. I could have been did that. Oh, you want to call Olivia? Who I got tatted? That's Olivia, ain't it? Don't they say Olivia? On top of my eyebrow? You want to call Olivia? And get her to come on your live and lie? Like she ain't struggling? I'm the big sister, ho. I'm the most big sister. Don't come for me on there one of them days. Now you looking stupid. You know I had them messages, did you? Yeah, hold on. And that one, hold on. Y'all bitches gonna stop playing with me. And my mama gonna wish she ain't never do that shit. You should have stayed out of it. Okay. This is Wednesday, January. Hold on, let me flip the camera around. Okay, she already changed the number, so excuse this broke ass mom. She already changed the number, right? This says mom. Hold on. It says mom, right? Cool. I'm gonna try to text. See if that motherfucker go through. It didn't go through, so she changed it. It's mom, right? That's a number, right? Ain't that a number? Okay, cool. Okay, she's sending me sermons with her hypocrite ass. This is another awesome sermon. I pray y'all need to stop coming for me, fool. Stop coming for me. I'ma listen to it, Mom. Talk about God this and God that. You the reason a family like this anymore. She saw me $60. I was sending her some other shit. I'm trying to find another text message from me saying, Mom. Yeah, this what I told her and my mess ass daddy. Stop mentioning me in my conversation with him trying to be funny. Y'all gonna stop poking this bird. You're not the boss of me. But that's you per usual. Talk about yourself instead of everyone else. The exact reason I said I don't like this family. Now, who lying? Now who lying? Now who lying? Is y'all still Team Star what? Now who lying? I don't give a if it was 3 years ago. She still texting. And Gordon still ain't with her. Her family is not straight. My autistic brother who answered that phone on that line was just in the hospital, and my dad was broken. And you know why my autistic brother comes going to the hospital? Because he can't feed him. Let's talk about it. Oh, call for me on damn one of them days. Because one thing I'm not going to do is get on her and lie. Bro, y'all would catch me in lies if I'm lying. You put that back on charge, bro. Appreciate it. That's what y'all would catch me in lies if I'm lying. Yeah. Now clock that with Michael Jackson. Oh, don't come for me. I'm somewhere. I'm somewhere doing an interview. I'm like, they like your sister going live. I said she probably going live about her nigga or something. Take it on the joint. You talking about me? I'm lying. You would have did better saying you just don't with us. That lying is over with. That's what you should have did. You should have been like, I don't them because I don't like them. I don't promote family. You would have did better doing it. But you want to. Then you call this man. He probably just got to eat a can about eating the sausages, getting on the phone. Victoria need her. No, you need your send a hoe you chest man and family dollars, $1,500, hoe. You need now, hold on. Wait a minute. This call since I showed y'all my mama number. Since I showed y'all my mama number, I gotta show y'all his, don't I gotta show y'all his. May I see the phone? Pretty please. May I see the phone? Trying to make sure it ain't in this phone though. Trying to make sure. I'm probably gonna die. Out here doing interviews and shit all motherfucking day. Woo. Promos and shit. Okay, let me try to find it. Because I told his I'm gonna go on to his motherfucking retirement party. He tried to invite me to it. I chose not to go. That ain't tell me not to go. I chose not to. Fuck. Hold on. Is that if it's not in this phone, it's in that phone. I'll drop the receipts too. Because you know I'm not gonna lie to Team Sky. Y'all know I ain't gonna lie to Team Sky. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it, y'all. Calm down. Cause y'all the receipts says everything. Tell her to go live now. I bet y'all won't tell her to go live now. Ask her about them receipts I just posted. Ask her about the motherfucking receipts. I bet y'all won't. Yeah, like I thought. Hold on. And now this may get a new iPhone. I'm gonna get a new iPhone. I'm gonna get that 17. Cause I just did an interview today, and yeah, this gonna have to get an upgrade.
No.
It's got to get an upgrade.
No.
Oh God.
No.
I'm gonna get on that.
From what I heard in the kitchen, I almost fell asleep. I ain't gonna lie. This ain't the one. I ain't seen this one yet. She ODing. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all my opinion on her in a minute. I done made my tea. It's the best tea in the city, the best tea in the South. Don't nobody make no tea better than me. I promise you they don't. I got a sewer. It's science. Y'all don't understand. It's a certain amount of time that the tea bags got to boil. It's a certain measurement of sugar. It's a certain one. You should see what I do with broccoli. They love my corn. Don't call me Wanda. And my boyfriend ain't gonna be chasing you out the club, cat. Nah, for real. I'm just playing. I make the best tea in the city, though. The best tea in the South. I promise you that. But anyway, no. I heard her while I was in there making that tea, man. Girl, I can't wait to render my opinion on her. She funny, but sometimes it'll piss you off. And I'm going to tell you why. Hold on, though. Hold on. This is the one that I had wanted y'all to see. Oh! My job calling, y'all. Should I answer it or no? Because you know they want me to do some hours, y'all. Should I go in to work or all y'all gonna donate? What we gonna do? Huh? Hello? I'm okay, babe. How you doing?
I'm good. I was calling. I don't want to hold you for too long, but I have a favor to ask you.
Uh-huh.
We have a problem. We have an opening at Lofton on Sunday that we've been trying to get staffed, but we don't have anybody else that he's comfortable with coming out. So we have a shift on Sunday, and I know you already work Am Scott, but if you're able to get Am Scott staffed, would you please go out to Lofton on Sunday?
Dang, Bianca, I want to be with Ann because of everything that's going on.
Oh, I forgot she's not doing
well.
I didn't even think about that. Well, hold on, let me look back. So you have her. Oh, I see. So you'll be leaving her at 7 in the morning, and then if you went to Lofton, you wouldn't see her again until Tuesday.
Right.
Oh, Lord, Alexis.
I know.
Okay.
What about I'm trying to think. Would anybody work that Saturday? No, I couldn't switch it. I couldn't change it. I was gonna say, well, maybe I could do it a different, like maybe if somebody
like a different time in that day.
No, I was thinking like maybe if somebody does it that Saturday instead of me going into Brian Lofton Saturday, but that wouldn't work still. That still wouldn't work.
Yeah, it wouldn't work because we've literally been thinking about all the options, but he's not comfortable with anybody else that
they just only want me to come?
Yeah.
Dang,
I'll ask and see.
Yeah,
already on shift.
Yeah,
but they really want you.
They really want me, but I'm gonna be there Saturday.
Yeah, not really. not the solution, unfortunately, because they're like, well, we already have her Saturday, we can get her for Sunday, and I'm like, I understand, but she's already on another client. And they're like, but just ask and see, and I'm like, okay, I can ask and see.
Yeah, I wish I could help you, girl. I love you.
No, listen. I love you too, which is why I said, well, let me call her and see.
Yeah.
But I understand because I know she's not doing well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep trying to work it out. You might get one more call from me. Maybe think about it. Think about it and keep it on your mind.
I will, because Miss Scott made me promise that I was coming back. She been scared. She the only way that she can sleep is if I literally play like I'm going to sleep with her, and I have to hold her hand and stuff. And so I promised her that I was coming back.
And that wouldn't put you back there until Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand. So let me keep trying to work with them and tell them, hey, we got to go to another client, but
and that's hopefully
I'm gonna keep trying to work it out. Okay.
I will, and hopefully she makes it till Saturday. But if she don't make it till Saturday, then obviously I'll be free. But if she's still here with us, then I really need to go to her. But but I owe you one, Bianca. I got you. I promise.
Listen, girl, you done picked up and you done helped us with all of it. You don't owe me a single thing, but I did want to call you, and I'll reach back out to you if we can't get nothing else going. But I do completely understand, so we'll keep you on Scott for now, okay?
Okay, girl. Love you.
Love you, girl. Talk to you later.
All right, later.
All right, bye.
I think y'all all knew what was going on. I think y'all pretty much, I don't need to explain that to y'all, right? Y'all already knew what was up. Well, if it's a situation where we dealing with some HIPAA stuff, then yeah, but I wasn't tripping. I didn't mind her because I already knew that she was calling me for a shift. So the shift that I have, she wanted to know if I could change it and go to another one because the clients are demanding me. They don't want any other nurse. They only want me. Let me tell you, that's a good feeling, to know that a family, they just love you so much and you are so good with the patient, whether it's their family member, whether it's their brother, or whether it's the patient themselves. When they ask for me and I'm in high demand like that, it really, really makes me feel good because I told y'all, God is allowing me to do something that I love to do. However, I need to talk to y'all about something because it is something. I'll go ahead and say it now so that we can get on with the show. What I was going to tell y'all about me feeling discouraged is that, I'm at a place where I can either be building this channel and letting it become a success or going to school. Hold on, y'all. Somebody just knocked on my door. Hurry up and say hey. Come on. Run and say hey. Hold up. These Cash friends, they came over here looking for Cash. Go ahead and say hey.
Hey.
All right, now y'all going back because you know your mama gonna be looking for you. I'll tell Cash that y'all came by, okay? All right, what's your name? Saya. What's your name? Young. All right, y'all come back. All right. My bad, y'all. My bad. Cash is popular already. They see Cash, they like Cash over here. Yes, he with his daddy. They went to boxing. When Cash see this, Cash gonna be like, man, my friends was over there. Yeah, you'll see him when you get home. Anyway, so real quick, y'all. I know, right? I'm finna go get my tea. Can you tell my mouth is dry? Wait, can you tell my sister said answer? I know that's right. Listen. My sister said, yes, girl, answer. That's for somebody who love you. Answer that phone for that job, girl. You know what you got to do, girl. You know we out here grinding. I know that's right, sister. I answered it. But listen, all right, y'all. I lost my train of thought because there's so much going on. It's starting to be a little bit. My phone ringing, my doorbell ringing. What was I freaking saying? You know what I mean? Where were we? Where were we? Let me think real quick. And girl, was you saying drink my tea because you can tell my mouth dry? Cause girl, it is, girl. It is, girl. My mouth is dry. It is. It's a dirt roll. I need some tea. But no, so listen, somebody please remind me. Happy Thursday. Somebody please remind me what we were talking about. I know that's right, girl. We grinding for them kids, girl. Yes. But somebody remind me what we was talking about, because we was talking about Gorilla, but it was something else. It was something else, because I said I'm going to go ahead and say it now. That's what I was saying. Listen. Before I go get my tea, I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna go back to Barilla for a minute, and then we're gonna come back and we're going in about Krishan and all of that. So thank you for the 51 people that are here for more than just Krishan, that are here for me and for the content that Becoming Family creates. The fact that you are still here through all of that lets me know that you are down with me. And I'm going to be watching the chat replay at this time, the first hour and a half, because I want to know who you are. Because you really rocking with me. If you had the patience to still be here with me and Tara and Holy Ghost Girl and Gia and TBT and Yusraya. If you still here with us after this hour and a half, you really rocking with us. So we paying attention. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look because I appreciate y'all. But real quick, what I was saying was that I'm at a thing where I don't want to live check to check my whole life. Okay, I am not satisfied with that. I am very, very always living on a grind basis for survival and not for thrival. Okay, I don't know if thrival is a word, but it's probably not. It's not a word, but I just made it up because I want to thrive. I don't want to just be simply surviving. I want vacations. I want happiness. I want, I was the first one to take both of my kids on their first flight. Do y'all know how that felt when I took RJ on the airplane for the first time in his life, and he was 2, 3 years old, and he was down there in the cockpit with the pilots doing the thumbs up? Do y'all know how that made me feel to put my son on a flight and then to turn around and do the same thing with Cash? Cash was a little too young to remember it. He was a little too young to remember it. But even he got a picture with the pilot, y'all. So basically, what I'm saying is, I had more money when RJ was younger, and then as he got older and life started happening, things started going different. But those were the years that I could have been in college and stuff like that. So now that I am here and I'm doing this, I want all my eggs in this basket. I want to put all of my faith and all of my energy into building my businesses and building my YouTube channel, right? If I go to school too, I definitely won't be continuing my YouTube channel if I go ahead and get that RN. You know what I'm saying? It'll take me about 2 to 4 years to get my RN. But during that time, I definitely would probably not be doing YouTube. Just me being real with myself. Of course, it sounds good to say you can do both. That sounds good, but you don't know who you're talking to when you say that. I am the type of person, I have to focus on one thing at a time. I know that about myself. And there is no I don't like lying to myself. I don't. If I say I'm going to do something and it doesn't happen, I'm not happy about that. It actually makes me sad. It makes me depressed. If I say I want to do something and it don't happen, if I say I want to have a mod meeting and I never had the mod meeting, that bothers me. It makes me want to shut down because things are not going according to plan. So then I just stopped trying to have the mod meetings altogether because it's little things that I'm not doing to bring it all together. And then I get frustrated with myself about it. So then I stop trying to have the mod meetings, right? So I'm saying that because I want to do the things I say that I'm going to do. You hear me? If I say I'm going to hit you up to come on your platform or to do an interview or something like that, and I don't hit you up, or you hit me and I don't hit you back, I'm not happy about that. By the way, there was a lady that said she wanted to help me with a washing machine, and I've been looking everywhere, and I haven't heard from that lady. But I'm chalking it up to, because somebody sent me $40 and said something about a washing machine. So I don't know. I'm chalking it up to maybe that person wasn't serious about it, because I didn't hear about it, and I don't know where I could find a washing machine for $40 at. So I didn't know if that was a donation or if that was for the washing machine. But I remember thinking that. But I'm saying that for a reason. I'm saying that because of how I am with communication. I have to do better with that, right? So I know I have to focus on one thing at a time. And what I really would rather do is build this channel and gain my financial freedom that way versus going to nursing school and becoming a RN so that I don't have to get CNA money for the rest of my life. I can get RN money, and I still might do a 16-hour shift, but guess what? That'll be 3 days out of the week that I work like that, and I'm off the rest of the fucking week. Anybody who a nurse or who know nurses, you know that's how life is. You have your 3 days where you grind hard, and then you off 4. And then you might come back 1 and be off 2. Then you might come back 4 and be off 3. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it is with nurses. So I'm at a place where I'm like, my channel is not growing the way that I want it to grow. But I know that it's kind of my fault because, you know, I need to be putting more energy into this thing. I got to get hungry. You know what I mean? But then the topics that we're talking about, sometimes that gets draining. But it's a mission that I'm on that I will never stop. The devil can't stop me or shake me or discourage me from getting justice for Ronnie. That's never going to happen. I'm never going to be okay with what happened to him. Never. So I'm saying that to say when I was in a car the other day and I was upset, it's because I'm at a place where this got to work, y'all. This got to work. This YouTube thing, this shit got to work, man. Because these are years that I could be going to college right now. But I'm not choosing that. I'm choosing YouTube. This shit got to work. I got to step it up. I got to do better. This got to work. Because I'm choosing this over going to school and furthering my education and my degree. It got to work. I need y'all to hit that fucking like button, bro. I need y'all to hype me up. It got to work, y'all. All my eggs got to go in this basket. This is man, my next move got to be my best move. This is the ante of my life. The ante of my life. This is the coup raw. This is the end all be all. This is do or die time in my life. Light me up. Hype me up, man. All right, let's get back to the glow thing. Yeah. Thank you, Liz. Thank you. All right, let's get back to the glow thing. That's right, brown eyes. That's right. All right, y'all. Let's get back to this. Now, I'd rather play this one because I want to hear Glow talk to her mama, y'all. Oh wait, this one got all of them in there. Oh, she made me mad when she tried to say Carlissa was scamming. I want to play this one first.
Girl, Krishan say her fighting name
Remember
is
it.
Holy Hands. I said, okay, girl. I guess she gonna be laying hands in the name of the Lord. So on February 20th, it's the press conference. And I'm wondering, is Krishan gonna be talking smack? Is she gonna quote a scripture? Or is she gonna try to anoint that girl with some olive oil? Now, folks are saying that the fight is already rigged because the girl Zena Zion is a wrestler. I said, well, I guess this gonna be WWE, the gospel edition. Holy Hands gonna get in that ring and lay hands or get laid out.
Yeah.
We out here, North Philly, 5th and Burks, at 365 Fitness and Boxing Gym.
Yeah, because I'll come down here. Come put some work in, bro. Yeah, we can line it up right now. You're not solid.
Hold on, bro. What is you talking about? Line it up. Come put some work in. Girl, he sound a little violent. I don't think he like Krishan. And why he got a Pooh Shiesty mask on?
Krishan, you not solid. Yo, knock her out like I knocked my cousin out.
What the?
Let's go.
What the?
Let's go.
What the?
Uh-huh.
What the?
Uh-huh.
What the?
Child, it sound like Krishan Ops is training Zenith. They dropping the location and everything. I don't know how this gonna play out. Child, it may start with a scripture and a prayer, but it may end in some violence. Girl, Blueface been performing his newest circus act. But I tell you this, I know his house is more ran through than a hotel, and he didn't had more holes in his bed than a motel. But girl, I was so surprised that he had Sadie's little hot tail still running around there. So I guess Blueface felt like his clout was drying up or something, because he had to do something shocking. Child, why he start following Krishan? Now, Crip Face, you see Holy Hands round there getting ready to fight that girl. She don't need to be trying to fight that girl and fight the temptation of dealing with you. Leave that girl alone. Child, shit, she done left us alone. Leave her alone. Besides, the circus being boring anyway, and we done found something a little bit more refreshing. Glorilla and her sister. Girl, I've been enjoying all the hot and spicy drama between Brorilla and Glorilla.
My family out if I feel like you on boo.
That's how I be.
And so like soon as you show me one sign of that you on some like I just cut you off because like if you do it right here, you'll just keep doing it. Like it's in you and I can't change that about you. So it ain't no hard feelings. I just don't with you like this.
So for whatever reason, Glorilla cut her sister off. She went from rags to riches and left her sister behind with the rats and the roaches. And her sister Brorilla hopped online to say that Glorilla was obligated to help her and that she only wanted $2,500 flat.
Y'all favorite rapper ain't shit, and I'm getting tired of it. Y'all mad. Look, y'all talking about some she ain't obligated. She ain't obligated when she want to sit here and all them interviews and talk about the struggles we've been through and then reach back and help none of us out. But got her friends wearing it. And my mama still working at FedEx. Y'all better get the fuck out of my face.
So Brorilla was honest. She said she was struggling, had just got out of jail, and she needed some money.
I could just pull out 20 right now. That's all like that. I could pull out 20.
So Brorilla went on TMZ and spilled the tea. Then she told them exactly how much she needed.
$2,500.
Now she had everybody confused. Cause you doing all this for $2,500? But Tory Lanez didn't think twice. Child, he sent her the money quick, fast, in a hurry. Then she told us what she had planned to do with the $2,500.
And I said get $2,500. Cause you know what? I can make the dope stretch.
Girl, is that the real reason you calling yourself Scarface? Then she became an overnight celebrity.
I know y'all hate to hear this. Cause y'all hate to see me coming up. But I'm getting flew out to Jersey. We got it in millions. Saturday, February the 21st at Wilson's nightclub. Get there. 25 flat for early booking. And please don't let God in Millions tell y'all can't turn up, because y'all obligated.
Girl, you cannot tell her she ain't a celebrity. And she got a whole rack of beef. She beefing with everybody.
And Trick Daddy, you need to get your real ass on somewhere, ho. I let that slide when you talking about I need to get my po ass on. Oh, you been fell off.
You beefing with Trick Daddy? Who beefs with Trick Daddy? Child, I sure don't know Nan.
Finesse. Your ass look up to God is so goddamn much that you want to beef with a dyke. Nigga, that shit was yesterday ago. Why are you still talking about shit? Like, bro, goddamn, I understand you need the money. Like, I already boost your momentum up. Got you views, followers, all types of shit. You gonna try to stress, you gotta try something else, Finesse.
You just want clout. You just want clout.
You gotta try to beef with somebody else. You cons are trying to use me for followers and shit, nigga. I'm somewhere making skits and you somewhere acting like a bitch. I'm on Shamar ass now. With his number 5. Why is you constantly coming for me, bro? Like, your spotlight is over. Your shine is over. I'm done with you. Like, bro, stop coming with me, bro. You thick as hell in that motherfucking video talking about motherfucking sucking your... All I seen was thighs. Stop it, bro. Stop it.
And yes, she's really beefing with Shamar. Child, I didn't think it was fair at first, but I guess SSI check versus SSI check. Now, Shamar made a comment. He said, make it make Cindy. How Glorilla posts help you, but ungrateful. That's exactly what he said. Then he said, we start about my Glorilla. Scarface Wood ungrateful. She don't have help, girl.
You tell everybody business. Like, come on now, you tell your mama business. You tell your sister business. Why would you not know if Glorilla don't want them to know that y'all had run to your house? How would you not know that? But you decide you want to do that because you feel like you need sympathy. You feel like somebody obligated to give you something when you know damn well that you go out there and get a job. You go out there and work. You go out there and work.
All right, bottom line. All right, because we about to wrap this up, baby. I got my spinach dip. I got my diced pineapples. And my baby tastes so big. I got my dill pickle chips, okay? And I got some real dill pickles in there too. I like the pickle juice, so I really don't care for the pickle. But yeah, I got my dill pickle chips. They green, so you can't see them. I'm loaded up for the night, man. I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to rock and roll. And I'm ready to get, I left this comment on here so sis can keep me focused on what we're going to go to next, because somebody did drop something in there. We can come back to this when we have another intermission, but I do want to give my quick regards on this. I do want to talk about what I think about this right here. Glorilla worked her ass off to get where she went. I like Glorilla music. 7 p.m. Friday is 95 degrees. I ain't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got me. Man, she did all of that, and she worked hard, right? I don't think it's cool that her sister can come out here and smear her name like this. And I don't want her to get it twisted. I don't know if how the mom is really playing it when she's not around. And this is what I be talking about with siblings and family and stuff like that. All this stuff she was saying about their mom and all of that like that, I think that the mama be complaining and shit. When Glorilla is gone and the kids is around and all of that, I think the mama be slick, maybe complaining. You know what I'm saying? I think that maybe she might be like, oh, I'm happy, but it's not this. You know, and because let me tell y'all something, and my mama gonna be mad at me about this, y'all. But I gotta tell y'all this only because, and really, I hope she don't be mad because it's not nothing against her. I'm finna tell y'all right now, anything from this day forward, if you hear me, unless they do something to me, you know, unless they do something further. Okay, I already know about the trolling stuff. I've been praying that the trolling stuff stops, but every now and then it's that still happens, right? But this is not out of malice what I'm about to say. This is just something that I have noticed with families. I remember when I first started, you know, getting donations. When I first started to, you know, posting my Cash App, and I will never forget it. My mom came to me the next day like, da da da, I need some money, da da da. Like, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I got $15 in donations last night, my nigga. You think I got $1,500? Cause you heard you seen 3 people donate, they sent $3 a piece. Damn! You know what I'm saying? Now that ain't no shade or nothing to her or nothing like that. That is for the point that I'm getting ready to make. They think that since Glorilla signed that deal with Yo Gotti, right? And she did it on the jet, and she performing at these award shows, and she got these songs, and she doing these features, and she doing this dot dot dot, and she dot 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 dot. They thinking that she got 50 Cent money, and she don't. She don't. She gonna throw it back when she can. There have been a time, y'all, I swear to God, and this is not me bragging. And that's another thing. People used to get mad when I would bring it up because they would think that I was bragging. But I wasn't bragging. I wasn't throwing it in their face. I was trying to remind them that I love them. You know what I mean? Like, there was a time when I would call my mama and I would send money to her. I would send money for her to give to my baby, who was RJ at the time. I would send her money for RJ regardless. But there would be certain times when I really did good that week where I would send my mama money for my son, my siblings, and herself. There was times when I would leave hundreds of dollars up under my mama's pillow before I got on my plane to go back to work. And I love those things. And don't get it twisted. I said I left it under her pillow. That means she didn't ask me for it. That means it was a surprise for her. You understand what I'm saying to you? They didn't ask me for it. When I sent them money, they didn't ask me for no money. The only sibling that ever asked me for money was my big sister to get some hair for her birthday. And she knew I was going to say yeah, because she was my big sister. And at the time, she always knew how much I love her and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So my sister went on Fridays when I got paid. My sister used to be at my job waiting on me to get off. She used to be waiting on me to get off because I had a sales job, and she knew that if I got it, you got it. And guess what? My sister done gave me money. That same sister, I feel like I would be remiss. I would be fraud if I told y'all that and did not mention the fact that there was times when I came home and things didn't go right, and I was effed up on money that my sister gave me a couple of dollars. But I gave you more money than you gave me, nigga. But anyway, the point of the matter is, who's counting? We gave. We both gave. That don't matter. But I'm saying this to say this. She thinking, and the whole family, they thinking that Glorilla got Curtis Jackson money. Y'all don't know what that girl got going on. Y'all don't know, because the thing about it is, when I was doing that, I was in an abusive ass relationship, man. Y'all see how weird my eyes be looking sometimes? I got hit in my head, my nigga, with a bottle of Goldschlager. I was black and leaking blood. Like it was like I was literally crying blood. This nigga beat me so bad. And I still stayed for a couple of more months. It took for him to have to jump off of the balcony and break his leg in 3-4 places in order for me to leave that relationship. And I still did the Rihanna and Chris Brown. I still let him get me back, but it was never the same at the way he did to me. It was never the same. So even that's what I be saying when I say, when I get over a nigga, I can't go back, even when I try to make myself go back. Once I get over somebody, I'm over them. And I there have been a situation, and that's the one that I be talking about, where I tried to force myself to be okay with being with him so that we can run it up together, so we can run the money up together, because we both did sales and he taught me certain parts of how to do it. But then I met somebody else that taught me even better. But anyway, that's not the point. The point of what I'm saying is, when you in that situation, in that position, people really don't know what you be going through. I was getting abused and all of that, and I didn't want to say nothing because I wanted my family to still be proud of me, and I didn't want to leave because I had done worked myself to a place where people was counting on me to have certain things, and I was able to take my son to do things. I was able to bear the fruit to my son. Every time I came home to visit him, I was able to show him why I've been gone. That was the reason why I always wanted to take him shopping. That was the reason why on his birthday, when he celebrated his birthday, every day that I was there, we went to the party. We went to the Chuck E. Cheese and we got the cake and we did the whole party and the birthday thing over and over and over. And I paid for all the kids to keep getting tokens. And then I paid for our friends to go out and party after the fact. And then after we partied and got drunk, I paid for us to go get Waffle House. Then after we got Waffle House, I paid for us to go get a hotel room. Then after we got a hotel room, I paid for us to have gas to go do it all over again. I was young and dumb and didn't know what to do with tens of thousands of dollars that I was making. Glorilla is young. We don't know what she's doing with her money, but we know she's doing something for them. She did something for her family and something for her people. But do you really think that Yo Gotti? Do you really think that Yo Gotti ain't some type of way fucking her in that deal that she in? How do y'all even know that she happy in that deal that she in? She could literally be fucking miserable right now, y'all. And I'm telling you this because I know how it feels to look like you're doing so good. And you stay every day in a situation that's not good for you. You stay in that situation every day because you don't want to go back to not having dough, to not having that cake. You don't want to go back empty-handed. You don't want what you got going on to stop. So you deal with and put up with shit. So the fact that her sister coming out and doing all of this just disgusts me. Go do your own thing. I don't like none of this at all. I'm not jacking it. I don't give a fuck. I don't like it because I don't even want to get into what happened when they was kids. And the only reason why is because I kind of believe the sister that kept going to foster care, something was going on. She's obviously, I ain't gonna say she obviously a lesbian, but that's how she presents. So we don't know if her mama had a problem with that or not. We don't know if her mama seen that in her long before she even did. Because mothers know. I can tell you from me knowing and seeing my kids, mothers know about their kids. They know things about their kids that their kids don't even realize about themselves yet. And that's the thing. For example, with me and my son, my oldest son, it's things about him that I tried to tell him about years ago, but that he didn't realize until maybe last year. And even to this day, it's things about him that I know that he probably hasn't not even realized in himself yet. The same thing with Cash. It's thing you know your children. So for all I know, maybe the beating allegations and all of that could have been true. Because a lot, I done been in that situation too, where it's like, y'all, we was abused. We was beat up. How could you not believe me when I'm telling you I got molested? Why is that a surprise? But that y'all know what that is. Y'all know what that is. That block out. That, oh, we gotta not say this. We can't shake the table. So I get that part. I'm not saying that she's lying about how she grew up and how they lived and how she had to live in foster care. I mean, that part right there, I can understand, because it seems like, from what I heard Glorilla saying, it seems to me like all the siblings point at her and say, you know, we wasn't getting beat like that. You kept on telling them people we was getting beat. You know we wasn't getting beat like that. Well, what the fuck was she saying it for? A child does not do that over and over again, and then you say, we got whoopings because we did something wrong. No, that's a mental thing that they got to work out. They haven't accepted the fact that they probably really was abused and getting beat. And she was like, hell no. I go to school and I see that my kids, my other children in my school don't have to live like this. This shit is fucked up. I'm calling defects. This is wrong what they doing to us. So I understand that part, because I know what that feels like, to be the outsider, and for everybody in the family to know your story is real, and for them to leave you out there and you have to go through certain things on your own. But all the calling Glorilla out and saying she was supposed to do this and she ain't doing nothing, dot. Y'all don't know what she going through. Do you really think she didn't want to get her mama the brand new one? She went as far as to get a older model one because she wanted to get it for her that bad. She could have got you a brand new Chevy Malibu, but she got you the car that you wanted. It just couldn't be this new year version. Oh my God, is that a horrible thing? You know what it is for somebody to buy you a car? Do you know how bad I wish that I didn't have to pay a car note every month? Your story would have been way better told in a book, my nigga. You should have wrote a book about what's Glorilla's sister, what you've been through. You didn't have to come out coming at her. Because if she really ain't shit, and if she really is like this person that you saying you don't like and you don't fool with and everything like that, then you shouldn't be speaking her name. If I would have been you, I wouldn't wanted nobody to even know nothing to do with that. I wouldn't want nothing to do with it if she the way you say she is. I would have wrote my book and then let people would have knew who I was, because obviously people tell you you look like her, you talk like her, yeah, you even act like her. Remember all of that stuff you was bragging about how you just like her, you just like her. If you just like her, then how could you hate her? See, I'm the type of person I could get too deep for this. You understand what I'm saying? She wouldn't be able to talk to me because we're gonna talk about the real. I would get down to it because that's screaming self-hate. You told us when you first came out here that you was just like her, talk like her, act like her, all of that. Am I wrong, y'all? Didn't she say that? So, but you don't like her though. So do you not like yourself? Do you hate yourself? Like, what's going on with that? You could have did Say Cheese and all these other people and promoted your book. And you could have put all of that in a book. Nigga. But the way that you're going around doing it, it's like it's so flawed. Because she worked hard just for you to come and piggyback off of her and then reap benefit from it. Don't try to be cool later. Don't try to be friends later. No, nigga, don't bother me. Don't try to be cool and friends later. You crossed me. You did me dirty. Stop. Let it go. You went about it the wrong way, in my opinion, Bro-Rilla. You should have just wrote you a book or something. Because I believe that you really do got a story. You should have started trying to do stand-up or something. Something. I'm just not with that, y'all. I'm not with that. And I feel like even with me working hard, I feel like, y'all remember that picture that I showed y'all. There was a time when people was taking pictures of me and like say if I'm asleep or something like that. When y'all remember I showed y'all the picture of when I was in the bed asleep and I just had on my bra and my panties and I had a picture. Somebody had took a picture of me while I was asleep. I'm not mad no more about it. Ain't no hard feelings no more about it. It's just used as an example. So don't get mad that I'm bringing this up. I'm not going to say who did it or nothing like that. But the point in what I'm saying is that's not a good feeling to feel like, you cannot trust your family, bro. And you wonder why she stayed far away from you. Because she knows that you're going to let the devil use you to hurt her. Just when she's least expecting it, or when she finally drops her guard and said, maybe you're going to be different this time, and you turn around and you do the same shit. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Exactly, E. You exactly right, E. Exactly, E. How are you saying you came on here and the first thing you were saying was, oh, I look like her, oh, I dress like her, oh, I talk like her, they say I'm just like her, but now you hate her, you hate everything about her. But you picking up money though. You could have did this different. You dropped the ball. You did it wrong. I believe your story is valid when y'all was young. I believe that everybody probably was trained and raised. See, that's the thing. You're mad at them and you need to be mad at the people who raised them to hate you. Because that actually happened. I can tell. They have no problem ganging up on you. I believe they were raised to hate you. And you need to stay far away from them. but you went out of bounds. You need to be on the right side of history as much as you possibly can. And that's something that I had to learn. That if you're not careful, you will continue to be disappointed. Realize what's going on and stop it, end it. Don't deal with anybody that disregards your pain like that and say, oh no, we wasn't really gonna be like that, man. You got a whooping, you did it. Man, that girl is in the LGBT community, and I would not be surprised if she was being mistreated. Because she's obviously different. But I don't give a damn how different my kids are. I wouldn't do that to them. That's a whole nother conversation though. And that's a whole nother thing. So let's go ahead and go back to the topic at hand. We 2 hours in. Boop! We'll come back to you during the intermission. We 2 hours in. What y'all thinking about the show? How y'all feeling about the show right now? Do y'all want to wrap it up? Do y'all feel like we're going a little slow? Do y'all feel like we need to mash the gas a little bit? Do y'all want to rev up the engine a little bit? Oh, then one more thing. You dumb. Carlissa, give me some clout. Auntie Carlissa, you know I love you. Throw me a bone, Auntie. Auntie, throw me a bone, Auntie. I need to get it popping over here, Auntie. I'm tired of living check to check. I want to get paid for my talent. I want to get paid for my passion. I want to be able to start a foundation. I want to tell my story. I want to impact the world positively. And I want to be able to take care of my motherfucking self and my kids and live good. Throw me a bone, Carlissa. Like me up. Hype me up in the chat. Like me up. Hype me up. Like me up, hype me up. What's good? Like me up. Talk to me in the chat. That's how we gonna get it, y'all. We gotta engage with me. Engage. Like me up. Hype me up. It's 2026, man. I got to get it, man. Now we about to go into the real deal. We about to go into the real deal. Y'all ready? We about to go into the reason why we are gathered here today. All right, where we going to start? Let me see. Somebody had sent something. All right, there's an audio somebody sent me, and I told them I was going to listen now. So I'm going to listen to that audio. That's one. Also, who else? Somebody else sent me something. And I think it was my sister. Yeah. Was it? No, it wasn't. Hold up. No. Okay. That's not it. Dang, bro. I literally just had it. Well, we'll start with the audio. Can't play that one, y'all. Y'all know what happened the last time. Shout out to Miss J, girl. Miss J, I gotta holler at me, Miss J. Holler at me so I can make sure everything is on the up and up. Holler at me, Miss J. Shout out to Miss J, man. This is what we gonna do. Somebody had sent me a different video. Hold on, let me go look and see one more time if I see the video. Somebody had sent me something, and it was pretty much her walking off and leaving the baby. But hold on. It was her walking off, y'all, and I want to play that joint. I want to play it. I want to play it. I might just need to go to Corey. There we go. This might be the one. Yeah, I think this is it. Oh, that ain't it. That ain't it. Somebody had sent me a video about her in the church, and I'm gonna get it, guys. Just give me a second, guys. Hold on. I should have saved it. I should have saved it, bro. There you go. That got to be it. No, that's not it. Bro, where is it? I'm irritated now. Hold on. Man, all right. This is what we finna do, because I'm irritated now. I'm finna just go to Corey Lombardi, because I know that he probably got it. Either Corey Lombardi or y'all know. Y'all already know. All right. Because it was at the church. I didn't realize that the girl had walked completely out the church, y'all. She had walked completely out. I didn't know that. Dang, man. That would have been beautiful, man. That would have been beautiful. All right. Can y'all see the screen? I'm going to go to...
He has asked you to live by. Next scriptural reference.
Look at her looking at the camera. I need you to understand that. She does not like what we say over here. I have always told y'all that Krishan will leave the baby because she knows if she leaves him in that spot, that he will be still right there when she comes back. Now, somebody has been working with him, and she's excited to prove me wrong. Get out of my chat, Krishan. Yes, y'all, Krishan is watching. She always is. She either gonna watch in silence, quietly to herself, or she's gonna try to go live right now. One of the two. Or go be on somebody else's live. Whatever she's doing is to prove all of us, Sean Davy Wade, Ruby Tide, Voodoo Dollhouse TV. What's our other girl name? What's our other girl name, y'all? Who be popping the crap out of her? What's our other girl name? Not just Bedroom Eyes. Shout out to Bedroom Eyes. Not just what's our other girl name, y'all? Y'all know who I'm talking about. She be clocking her too. But she works hard to prove us all wrong, y'all. That's why when you're looking at her and you see that, you see she's looking at the camera up there. She wants the camera to see him doing this. This is something new. He's just learned how to do this. He's about to be 3. He just learned how to do this. She would have been showing him this. Do y'all realize that? Y'all don't understand. I don't even know why I try. I don't.
Hebrews 10:38. Now you know how I know he has asked you to live by. Next scripture reference, Hebrews 10:38. He has asked you to live by. He has asked you to live by. He has asked you to live by. Next scripture reference, Hebrews 10:38. Now you know how.
Literally. That's the picture I was telling y'all about. That's the one. Was that really Junior? That was the one I was thinking about the other day when I kept on saying, rest in peace to that man. That's the picture. Was that Junior for real? Because the baby couldn't lift up his head. Now y'all see that, right? Pay attention. Hold on. Y'all see that, right? Let's just say, for example, let's say that is Junior right there, right? Because remember we said that wasn't Junior. And I ain't gonna lie, a part of me still think it is not, but it could be. Because I promise you, Corey, I was thinking the same thing, bro. I really was. I don't think so either, baby. I instantly thought about this. Right. Now, y'all seen that, right? I instantly thought about that. About the baby doing that. But I need to do one thing. This ain't Junior either, yeah. Right. I agree with y'all. I don't think that was it. But I instantly thought about that video. Because it still looks away because the baby is supposed to be able to hold their head up. A baby is supposed to be able to do that. She damaged his brain, y'all. She damaged his brain. And that's a part of the discouragement that I get because I feel like are people going to really ever see what I'm trying to convey? I'm trying to show y'all what is in my mind about Junior so much. And I ain't gonna lie, I get discouraged when somebody will come and tell me, oh, this person said such and such and such and such. And I'll be thinking to myself, I fucking told you that 5 months ago. I tried to tell y'all that. But is it because it comes out of my mouth, y'all don't listen? I don't know. And I ain't talking to everybody. That bullet wasn't meant for you. Because I know that we here on that. I know you get it. I know you do. But it's some people who be in and out, they don't. You know what I'm saying? They usually about 15 years old. They don't get it, y'all. But I know most the becoming family, I know you do. I know I'm not talking about y'all. But now that you've seen that, right? Let's go over here. All right.
Cerebral palsy is a group of movement disorders caused by damage to the motor areas of the brain during fetal development, birth, or early infancy. It is the most common childhood disability. Symptoms typically appear during the first months or years of life and vary greatly from one child to another. The condition may affect the whole body, lower half of the body, one side of the body, or just one limb.
One side!
Most patients experience increased muscle tone, which manifests as muscle stiffness or spasticity, while a small number of children present with floppiness instead. Some patients lack balance, coordination, while others experience tremors or jerky involuntary movements. Various combinations of these symptoms also exist. The degree of severity also varies.
No! Put a 1 in the chat if this is your first time seeing this video. Everybody that is in here, do me a favor. Make sure that we have 50 likes right now. And put a 1 in the chat if this is your first time seeing this video. If this is the first, let me be more specific. If this is the first content creator in this sector that showed this video, put a 1 in the chat. Also, look at the likes for me, and please make sure we at least 50, 55. If we have 50 or 55 likes, that would be great. Do you see how many people in here? We need more people to see it. We need more people in here with us, guys. It's about to get deep. I started off light. I got all the hoopla out. We chit-chatted about my life. We chit-chatted about a bunch of other BS. I'm ready. I'm locked and cocked and loaded. My tea is fresh with ice chips in it. We got 74. Let's go. Listen to what he said and think about Junior.
Cerebral palsy is a group of movement disorders caused by damage to the motor areas of the brain during fetal development, birth, or early infancy. It is the most common childhood disability. Symptoms typically appear during the first months or years of life and vary greatly from one child to another. The condition may affect the whole body, lower half of the body, one side of the body, or just one limb. Most patients experience increased muscle tone, which manifests as muscle stiffness or spasticity, while a small number of children present with floppiness instead. Some patients lack balance, coordination, while others experience tremors or jerky involuntary movements. Various combinations of these symptoms also exist. The degree of severity also varies. Some people require assistance in almost all daily activities, while others can be more or less independent. Cerebral palsy is a non-progressive disease, meaning it does not worsen with age, but some symptoms may become more apparent as the child grows. Cerebral palsy can lead to a number of associated conditions, including epilepsy, musculoskeletal problems, intellectual disability, feeding problems such as difficulty sucking, chewing.
Are y'all listening to the man? I've been saying this for how long? One's in the chat if the light bulb is finally going off. And if it's already been on, just put a 1 in the chat for the algorithm for me. I've been telling y'all this. I did not just come up with it. I did not wake up one day and say, boo, it might be cerebral palsy. No. I thought about it and I looked at it and I thought on it and I researched and I thought on it literally weeks before, maybe even months before I actually came online and said it. I don't talk out of my ass on purpose. Did you catch that? I don't do that on purpose. When I come on this platform, I take it seriously. I don't like the idea of throwing things on the wall to see what's going to stick or not. That's why this entire time I have stuck to the one diagnosis that I believe he has. And I've been breaking down for months how I figured it out, how I got it, and how I know in my heart that that's what it is. Do you know who confirmed that? China did. China did. You may not remember it, but do me a favor. Put a 7 in the chat if you heard China say, how do other people know what it is that he really got? How do other YouTube creators know what he really got? I'll give you a hint. It was the same live that she did when she asked the people how long it took their kids to walk. She said, I'm saying, like, for a baby, y'all tell me, like, how old do you think a baby should be by the time they're walking? That same live, she gave me confirmation, and I just never made a big deal out of it. But I knew she was talking to and about me when she said, how do they know? How do somebody know what it is the baby really got? And she was talking about me. She couldn't understand how I knew that the baby had cerebral palsy. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to find that clip. I'm going to find it because I want y'all to see these things. Everything Junior is experiencing, you are going to hear this man say in this video. Everything. So when we call in CPS, I promise you, it'll make a whole hell of a difference if you let them know that that baby got cerebral palsy and she neglecting that baby like that. Because see, hey, then that's different if a baby needs a feeding tube versus a baby that just don't have an appetite. That's different. You are torturing him when you fucking eat in front of him. Excuse my language, I don't want to be doing all that. When you eat in front of him, when you take him to church and they having all them dinners, them big dinners before or after church, and you stick your finger in a mashed potato and put it on his mouth like he's 6 fucking months, and he see I'm doing it again. Calm down, Lexus. Calm down, Lexus. You stick your finger in a mashed potato and put it to his mouth like that's gonna be feeling for his belly. He need a feeding tube, dummy. Run it back for the ones in the back. Listen.
Cerebral palsy is a group of movement disorders caused by damage to the motor areas of the brain during fetal development, birth, or early infancy. It is the most common childhood disability. Symptoms typically appear during the first months or years of life and vary greatly from one child to another. The condition may affect the whole body, lower half of the body, one side of the body, or just one limb. Most patients experience increased muscle tone, which manifests as muscle stiffness or spasticity, while a small number of children present with floppiness instead. Some patients lack balance, coordination, while others experience tremors or jerky involuntary movements. Various combinations of these symptoms also exist. The degree of severity also varies. Some people require assistance in almost all daily activities, while others can be more or less independent. Others experience tremors or jerky involuntary movements. Various combinations of these symptoms are spasticity, while a small number of children present with floppiness instead. Some patients muscle tone, which manifests as muscle stiffness or spasticity, while a small number of children present with floppiness instead. Some patients lack balance, coordination, while others experience tremors or jerky involuntary movements. Various combinations of these symptoms also exist. The degree of severity also varies. Some people require assistance in almost all daily activities, while others can be more or less independent. Cerebral palsy is a non-progressive disease, meaning it does not worsen with age, but some symptoms may become more apparent as the child grows. Cerebral palsy can lead to a number of associated conditions, including epilepsy, musculoskeletal problems, intellectual disability, feeding problems such as difficulty sucking, chewing, swallowing, and excessive drooling, speech delay and difficulties, or impaired vision or hearing. There are many possible causes, and in each case, the cause is often multifactorial. The risk is highest.
No, that's too much. That's too much information to just be going over. We got to get it down to the furthest molecule. We got to break it down to the smallest molecule. Yes. To the person earlier who said, I thought that we were going to be talking about junior stiffness. Thank you. That's why I put your comment up and I left it up there that long, because I did not want you to forget about what you said. Thank you. I hope, please comment again. I don't remember the name of the person who commented, but it was me in the chat, so I know, so I can talk to you directly, sis. I want to talk to you directly because I understand how you feel. And I know you probably thought that I was bullshitting today. I know you probably thought that we wasn't going to get into it, but I'm here, sis. We getting into it. I just knew that I wasn't going to be in no rush. So I was just kicking it with y'all. But now we are here at the meat and potatoes. We are at the coup de grace. We are at the ante. The ante. We are at the ante right now at this point in the live. By the way, I would love to do a moderator meeting after this live. So Tara, when you see our sisters, if they come in the chat, let them know. If they don't come in the chat, that is fine. If they don't want to today, that is fine. Before the live is over, I will need to hear from y'all though. Even if it's on IG, before the live is over, so that we can do a quick mod meeting. It won't be long. We'll do 10 to 15 minutes. But after we leave the live today, we are going directly into a mod meeting. I will set the timer for 15 minutes. We need to get some information out real quick. It's time to stop playing games and get to it. And that ain't me telling y'all that. That's me telling me that. Because y'all been ready. Y'all been on it. That's me telling me that. I literally been telling y'all this baby got cerebral palsy. Speaking of cerebral palsy, let me shout my nephew out. Let me shout out my beautiful, precious nephew. Speaking of cerebral palsy, let me shout out. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me shout out.
Just bought a test. He has asked you to live by. Next scriptural reference.
Hold up. Let me shout out my beautiful, precious nephew. Thank you, baby. I see it. I had to exit it off because I don't want nobody to see what we got in there. But I see it. I'm about to go back and look at it in a second. But let me shout out to my. Let me do a shout out to my nephew. Hold up real quick. Hold up real quick. Hold up real quick. Let me shout my nephew out. It's my nephew birthday. That's my nephew Amir right there. That's my nephew Amir right there. Amir has cerebral palsy. His mother is awesome. His mother is awesome. That's my nephew Amir. He has cerebral palsy. His mother had a very traumatic pregnancy. Not pregnancy, I'm sorry. Her delivery was traumatic. And unfortunately, she did not have a support system when it came to, the male. And in fact, Tasha K made fun of this beautiful baby. Tasha K made fun of him when he was little. That's why I don't really jack Tasha K like that. Because she wanted to make fun of her and she made fun of my nephew. So y'all might hear me say, oh, Tasha K crazy, or oh, shout out, oh yeah, Tasha K. But y'all don't be seeing me really be really fooling with her like that, really on that like that. I told y'all she made Ronnie sit down. She came at my nephew and he got cerebral palsy. It's certain people like this girl, do y'all know how fucking hard her life is? It's beautiful, amazing. He a miracle, but it is days that it is hard, that she is alone with him in a feeding tube, doing the damn thing every single day, doing the damn thing. I remember when we used to be on the phone, sis. I remember when we used to be on the phone and we would just be talking and you would be getting him ready to go to school. I remember when you used to try to get a couple of hours of sleep during that time while he was gone to school, because he only was in school till 10:30 in the morning. You only had three hours, maybe 4 hours that you could sleep. I miss them days. I love you, sis, and I hope that they hear from you soon. Sweet mom, I love you so much. I miss that. I miss talking to you all the time like that. But the point of what I'm making is that I remember talking to her, and I remember her. It's almost time for me to get Amir dressed. I remember her. Hold on, sis. Let me get Amir dressed. I remember all of that, man. I remember all of that. You see how thick my nephew is? He ain't missing no meals. He don't have, he don't look like skeleton. It don't look nothing like that because his mama making sure he get the proper nutrients. By the way, let me let you see how old my nephew is. 9 years old. So I want y'all to understand, he's 9 years old. And what the lady was talking about, when she was talking about the doctors waiting too long to diagnose the kids, well, see, a big thing about that is Amir has a chair, okay? Because he does not walk. He has a chair. But there are some kids with cerebral palsy that go through a very important therapy to organize their muscles so that they are able to at least try to walk. Now, did y'all, now let me ask you this, and this is why I wish, shout out to Amir, happy birthday, baby. Mwah, Auntie love you. Look at my sister, sweet mom. Mwah, look at you, girl. Look at you. You doing it, girl. You doing it. You are that girl. Capricorn season. You are that girl. You are that girl. I love you. Now, let me ask y'all this. And you can do the dates. Y'all seen Amir. I mean, not Amir. Happy birthday, Amir. But y'all seen Junior, right? Hopping on that floor, right? Don't y'all think it's funny that he was doing that after I told Krishan that she needs to start helping him organize his movements? Y'all don't remember me doing a video and me saying, Krishan, let me help you. Instead of doing the wah, 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 you need to be helping him organize his movements. I literally said that last week. And then the next week, he's moving. I look at stuff like that. I pay attention to stuff like that. Just like she lost weight after I told her she need to get some fucking water pills. So I'm so tired of cursing. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to do what I do. Back to the man that's teaching us about cerebral palsy. Come on back, sir. I didn't mean to interrupt. But I've been telling her to organize his movements. I said that. And then a week later, man, I know y'all think I'm just running my mouth though, but I'm dead serious. If you pay attention, you will see it, y'all. You will see it. That's just what it is. See in the chat right now. And that's why I do this. That's why I do this, and that's why this mission ain't gonna stop. Because I put that lady on that screen, I guarantee you, Krishan probably be binge watching that lady now. Thanks to becoming family. And you need to, Krishan. You need to keep watching her. But you know what you need to do more than that? You know what you need to do more than that? You know what you need to do more than that? You need to take him to the damn doctor. You can't do this one on your own, Krishan. You've been trying to do it since you decided you didn't want him no more. You've been trying to handle this on your own. You've been trying to have a smorgasbord on your own. It didn't work. All the drinking and smoking and all of that did not unalive him. You've been trying to do this on your own when it came to labor. Your water broke. You took laxatives and you sat and you waited for 3 days hoping that he suffocated. So by the time you went to the hospital, he wouldn't be there no more, and they could suck him out of you so you could go to the little baby concert. That's why you said you had something to do that night. You was trying to do it on your own. Then when he was born, you tried to get up and get out of the hospital and leave, and you fell straight to the fucking floor because you had an epidural, and you didn't realize that your legs wasn't going to work. The nurses came in and you lied to them and told them that you was praying. Tell me I'm lying, Tareen. Tareen, get up here and validate what I'm saying. Don't leave me hanging out here like this. You know she tried to escape out of that hospital and y'all tried to tell her just like she got up out of that dentist seat and tried to leave out of the dentist's office. It's the same thing she did when Junior was born, except for her legs didn't work. The dummy didn't realize she had an epidural. She really thought she was going to be able to run up out of that hospital. She tried to run from her baby. And the only thing that stopped her was the fact that her legs didn't work. Stop trying to do it on your own, Krishan. After that, you tried to do it on your own with the hernia. Bleeding through his diaper and all of that. You tried to do it on your own then. Didn't work. Don't try to do this on your own. And God put people in this world that are knowledgeable called doctors. I told you to help him organize his movements, and now he is moving in a way that we have never seen. Go back, look at the date of the video that I first started saying that. Count the days, and you will see all of a sudden he is moving. I'm glad. I'm glad that you listened. But listen to this. Take him to the doctor. And what I want even more than that, and this one right here, you're not going to like at all. Because I want you to go to prison for what you did to Ronnie. There is not anything, not a single thing in this world that you could do to make me say that I don't want you to go to prison for this. There's nothing you can do. So you need to get ready to pay your debt to society. You need to put him in a position to where he is loved and loved for real with Ronnie's family, because just like I was right about the hydrochlorothiazide, you lost weight, didn't you? But let me tell you a secret. If you stop taking it, your weight gonna come back, dum-dum. Secondly, especially when you eat the way that you do, which is a whole nother thing, because you eat for two while your son is starving. You evil bitch! You eat for two. You are greedy. You eat a lot. That's why you're chunky. And the weight coming back because you stopped taking the water pills. You gotta keep taking them, dummy. That's a whole nother thing. I hope y'all following me. I hope y'all understand where I'm going and what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, you cannot keep trying to do all of this stuff on your own to make it go away. You can't. You need to stop. You need to take him to a doctor. Period. That lady is very helpful. And I'm glad that you listened, because now he's all of a sudden moving. If he had been doing that, she would have been showing that. Please know that, y'all. Y'all gotta know that that was no mistake at the church. Y'all gotta know that wasn't no mistake. I'ma prove it. God damn it. You know what? I'm going to let the man finish what he's saying first, because I'm fired up, y'all. I'm fired up. I'm going to let the man finish what he's saying first. Go ahead on, sir, because I'm irritated and I'm fired up, man. I'm fired up, man.
Cerebral palsy is a group of movement disorders caused by damage to the motor areas of
A group of movement disorders caused by damage to the motor areas of the brain during fetal development, birth, or early infancy. Well, we know what she did during her pregnancy.
the brain during fetal development, birth, or early infancy. It is the most common childhood disability. Symptoms typically appear during the first months or years of life and vary greatly from one child to another. The condition may affect the whole body, lower half of the body, one side of the body, or just one limb. Most patients experience increased muscle tone, which manifests as muscle stiffness or spasticity, while a small number of children present with floppiness instead. Some patients lack balance, coordination, while others experience tremors or jerky involuntary movements. Various combinations of these symptoms also exist. The degree of severity.
Did you hear what he said, girl? Did you hear what he said? I gotta break it down for the people. You heard what he said? Now you gotta show the people, girl. Now you gotta show them. You heard what he said happens, right? If you don't show them, they won't believe you. And that's sad. That's real sad that I gotta do this in order for y'all to listen. Oh, I did it. Give me sympathy. Even though I did this, give me sympathy.
Is higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Yet I hold this against you. You have forsaken your first love. Come to me, all of you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Yeah, that's the scriptures.
Call him back.
He's close to the brokenhearted.
Remember when she was talking about that? Remember last week when the lady said when you spin around, the baby should grasp you? Man, y'all, I seen somebody say they needed to see that replay. Oh, hell. I seen somebody say they needed to see the replay. No offense, sis. Don't worry. I ain't mad at you or nothing. You just got me fired up because I'm about to go and find it. I'm telling y'all, after I showed y'all the stuff about the movements, come over here. Come over here with me. Look at my page. Look at all the shorts I made. That's how bad I wanted her to see it. I'm for real about this. I'm for real about Junior getting help. I'm for real about this. We don't want him to be with her, but unfortunately, we can't count on CPS, so he's still with her. So y'all know a nigga like me, I don't be making shorts like that, even though that's about to change. I'm gonna put the work in. I'm gonna make shorts because I got to. But y'all know that if I made shorts, that's a rarity. I don't make shorts like that. That's how bad I wanted her to see it. So I'm going to show you the clips because I ain't mad at you, you family. So don't take my aggression, my passion, as if I'm mad. I like when you pull the best out of me. I'm just going to show you the clips that you want to see because I told you that after these clips, after that live, because the clips I made days after. Okay, I made the clips days after the actual video.
I can tell if it's cerebral palsy the day the child's born.
Boom.
Or what they're going into. I know technically cerebral palsy, the diagnosis of cerebral palsy, and people don't realize this, is starts around 18 months. They wait for the child to fail in so many milestones, which that's got to stop.
It's got to stop.
And so the parents not getting the guidance, because in many cases too, you're not going to get services unless you have the diagnosis.
You're not going to get services unless you have a diagnosis. I'm sorry. I got to jump in on this one because I need y'all to know. I need y'all to feel this. What she is talking about, this got to stop, is the doctors not diagnosing the baby until they're about 18 months. Because there's a reason for that, and she's about to tell you why. But you can't get help without.
I can tell if it's cerebral palsy the day the child's born, or what they're going into.
Let's go to another clip.
I know technically.
Let's go to another clip because she still got him. She needs to know what to do because she's not helping him when it comes to him moving. So the fact that he is in the church doing that hop let me know something. Because it came after we did these. But y'all, I'm letting y'all know now, it wasn't just that. That ain't the only reason why she felt like she needed to clear her name. She felt like she needed to clear her name because we figured out and found out that Junior has cerebral palsy. He does. He does. And after I get off work tomorrow, I'm going to probably be figuring out at work how I can lay this out to y'all as much as possible. But y'all, I'm letting y'all know now, it wasn't just that. That ain't the only reason why she felt like she needed to clear her name. She felt like she needed another to clip for you. I know you thought when I came in today that I was bull crapping, but I wasn't bull crapping. I was just getting warmed up. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Houston, we got a problem. Hold up. Hold up. Do y'all hear the baby crying? Hell no. And for the ones in the back, I'm going to tell y'all how that's supposed to go in a minute. 1 second, the doctor sounds alarmed. Hey.
One second, let me get it. How do you turn this off? You're so strong. We're gonna make sure he's screaming, okay?
Thank you, Jesus.
Yep.
We're gonna make sure he's screaming, okay? We're gonna make sure he's breathing, okay? We're gonna make sure he's breathing, okay? Y'all, if you had a baby, you already know. If the baby don't cry, that means he's not breathing. When I had both of my...
I heard the fear in your voice.
Now, what were you saying again, sir? No, we just heard something about the labor. So why don't we start the video over? Because we just heard that traumatic situation that was going on when Junior was born. I'm gonna start it over again. That's right. I got you. I got
Some people require assistance in almost all daily activities, while others can be more or less independent. Cerebral palsy is a non-progressive disease, meaning it does not worsen with age, but some symptoms may become more apparent as the child grows. Cerebral palsy can lead to a number of associated conditions, including epilepsy, musculoskeletal problems, intellectual disability, feeding problems such as difficulty sucking, chewing, swallowing, and excessive drooling, speech delay and difficulties, or impaired vision or hearing. There are many possible causes, and in each case, the cause is often multifactorial.
Hold up.
The risk is highest during...
Hold up. Let's go right there. I'm sorry. Y'all know this is called... What do we do over here? What do we do over here? Bust down, breakdown. I need y'all to understand what I'm doing. I know she's in here and she's listening. I had to call her on it and let her know, I know that you are trying to hurt that baby, and I know that you don't want that baby. So now she's got to prove me wrong by taking care of him. You hear what I'm saying? Call that out. You know she likes to prove people wrong. This is when you manage what you see that she is. This is when, and because I can't say everything because she's here all the fucking time. So I can't do too much, but manage who you know she is for the benefit of Junior as much as possible. How do you do that? Call out the fact that you know she does not want him and never did. Call out the fact that you know that she is trying to create a situation where he has a freak accident and is no longer here with us anymore. That won't go, Krishan. Think again on how you're going to do this, because you will not be getting rid of him on our watch, making it look like a mistake. We know that's what you want to do. So guess what her ego has to do? Guess what her ego has to do when you call her out on her shit? Her ego has to do what? Prove you wrong. Meaning that she has to actually take care of the baby. Because she's all about proving you wrong. That's why I do. That's why I did it. That's why I say the things I say. That's why I do the things that I do. Because I know what you're doing. And you're not going to do it on my watch. Fool me once. Shame on you. In the words of Bush, fool me, can't get fooled again. Can't get fooled again. You will not do that to that boy. You will not do that to Junior. While the police trying to figure this out, because they're doing a horrible job at that too, you will not do it again. Justice for Geronimo Vasquez. You will not do it again. Justice for King. Nigga, justice for King. Thank God he survived. Thank God. That girl sick, boy. That girl sick. That girl sick. That girl sick. The only way we're going to be able to get her to take care of Junior is to constantly remind her that we know she's not. I told y'all a long time ago, Blueface taught all of us how to deal with her. I knew that she would do that because that is exactly how Blueface got her to get that baby X surgery. He went online and told y'all the truth, that she's a horrible mother and she doesn't care about the baby, and that he is in pain and he is going through something horrible. And we saw the picture. And do you know what she was forced to do? The right fucking thing. She was forced to take him to go get his surgery. So I'm saying that because I've been trying to tell y'all. I've been forcing her to do the right thing ever since I figured that out. And we are going to continue to force her to do the right thing by that baby until CPS comes to save him. I've been holding that in for as long as I can, but I also been saying it for as long as I can. And I hope y'all get it now. Do not be mistaken. That video, when he was crawling, I'm telling you, she was proud of that because he just started doing it. Because she been watching that lady that I played on my channel all the time, that I told y'all was amazing specialist when it comes to little movers. And that lady with the little movers channel, Krishan's been watching. Somebody has helped Junior or is trying to help Junior organize his muscles, because it organizes movements. Because let's say that she didn't hear it. Let's say that she wasn't in the chat that day. Somebody from the church was. Somebody was. Somebody was, y'all. I'm hoping that people see this and realize what I'm doing so that they can help me do this. So that they can help me. Because like the Holy Ghost girl said, I think she said deliver Junior. Oh, what did she say? What did she say? She said deliver Junior. We were saying save Junior, and she said something like deliver Junior or something like that. But the whole point of what I'm saying is that while he's with her, we gonna stay on her head. We gonna stay on her noggin so that the baby will be okay another day. All right, let's hear what the man is saying again. I'm sorry that I keep stopping it, y'all, but I need the motherfuckers in the back to get it.
Often multifactorial. The risk is highest during pregnancy.
Oh, we gotta go back to the
impaired
list.
vision or hearing, and difficulties, or impaired and exceeding chewing, feeding problems such as difficulty sucking, chewing, swallowing, and excessive drooling, speech delay and difficulties, or impaired vision or hearing. There are many possible causes, and in each case, the cause is often multifactorial. The risk is highest during pregnancy. Prenatal risk factors include gene or chromosomal mutations, premature birth or low birth weight, multiple pregnancy, maternal infections, intrauterine infections, exposure to toxins, and conditions that may cause bleeding in the third trimester, such as preeclampsia and placental abnormalities. The most common perinatal cause is the lack of oxygen to the baby's brain, known as birth asphyxia.
Asphyxia! Tara, I know one of y'all was in here when I was saying that, when I was talking about asphyxia. I'll give you a hint. I brought up the girl in Mexico. I need to see ones going up in the chat if y'all with me. Don't make me feel alone up in here. Don't make me feel like I'm by myself. Don't make me feel like you don't remember when I was over here talking about the baby being asphyxiated because of the positions that she leaves him in. And I told y'all it's not normal positions for the body to be in. And I told y'all about the girl in Mexico who got beat up by her friends who was unalive from Atlas luxation. And I was saying it's a word that I'm trying to think of, but I can't remember. It feels like asphyxiating. I'm not a damn doctor, but I had the right idea. Not only that, 3 days, y'all. 3 days. 3 days. You knew what you was doing. But you didn't know about this part. You didn't consider this though. You didn't consider this. You wanted death. You wanted him to not be here anymore. That's what you wanted. You wanted him to be gone. But you didn't think about the fact that if he survived what you did to him, that you would make his entire life miserable. Because he would have all of these other issues. Oh, he didn't ask to be here. And I want to be very clear because I'm pro-life like a motherfucker. But I done been there, done that too. Did you hear what I said? I'm very, 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 I hate to say I'm real. I'm very real because that's a cliche, but I try to be as real and as honest as I possibly can. I'm pro-life, but I've been there, done that. One time and one time only. And I still deal with it sometimes. I still think about it. I still think of what if. I still do. So I understand. I'm not judging women that have had much more sense. How can I? I'm you, you me. But I am pro-life. After that experience that I had, I wouldn't do it again. I would never do it again. Unless it was a situation, and y'all know the situation that I'm talking about. If it's a situation like that, as a matter of fact, I ain't even gonna say just if it's that situation. If it's something that you feel like you need to do, if it's something that you truly feel like you need to do for whatever your reason is valid. What I don't want you to do is use it for birth control, because it's not. It's not supposed to be your birth control. And that was my whole problem with Krishan. Is she used that clinic as her birth control instead of just taking birth control. She went and used smortion as birth control. But see, then we got into this situation. We got into this little situation over here. See, things got complicated. The waters got a little bit murky and muddy when we got into this little situation. We got so mad. And said, oh, he talking about his family. Well, you got a family with me. No, I don't. We ain't got no kids. Whoa, okay. I'm going to make sure I have this nigga kid. I'm going to make sure I have his baby. Even though I'm down here screwing Ronnie because I'm mad that he's spending Christmas with his family. So I'm down here screwing Ronnie on the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. Even though I just had a smortion, I find out later on, January, February, my cycle don't come on, and I'm so dumb that I actually think that I probably got pregnant 3 days ago instead of 30 days ago. Are y'all following what I'm saying? Are y'all following me? Are y'all following what I'm saying? Because this girl here, I can't make this up. I can't.
Date is September 19th.
September
So it
19th.
looks like your period could have been around like mid-December, and that you would have conceived somewhere either just after Christmas. So you want to think about what decision you want to make about the pregnancy first. And you are 20 weeks and 2 days. You're halfway through. In the state of California, termination is allowed until viability. If your decision is going to be based on the paternity, I cannot guarantee that you'll have those results back in time because you're so far along.
Boom.
She just showed you the money.
Now, hold up.
Oh, shit.
Let me see it. So this is when she's due based on ultrasound today. It's like a approximate of September 19th. It's got an error of like 2 weeks. If you take September 19th and go back, your period may have been around mid-December, and usually you conceive about 2 days. So your date is September.
The exact days that she went right after this. Now you might be saying to yourself, Alexis, why did you jump to this? Why is this important? Well, this is important because this is when she decided she wanted to try to trap a rapper. And I need for the young girls, for any girls, older girls with young minds, I don't care. I need for you to see what happens when you try to take care of it, when you try to play God. Remember, I was just telling y'all, she thought she could take care of it when she drank and smoked and tried to have a smorgasbord and make it happen on her own. Remember what she said she was planning. Remember, because she didn't want to have it at first, y'all, because she thought it was Blueface Baby. She wanted to have it when she found out the days that she got pregnant in. That's when she wanted to have it. That's when she wanted to have it.
I'm not portraying no image. It's giving what it's giving.
Like this shit get cringy. It's so cringy. I don't know what's wrong with you. You can have this shit. I don't care about this shit. I don't from her. They can't but it's see weird that. How you just the TV can't see that. You try to pull my skeleton.
Remember what I'm telling you guys. Remember what I'm telling you guys. I need you guys to keep up with me, but I'm trying to show you what's bouncing around in here, okay? Because we're talking about cerebral palsy. We're talking about the loss of oxygen. Remember, that's what got me here. It's because asphyxiation. I was just saying this a week or two ago. I was talking about asphyxiation. That is important. I want you guys to know the origin. I want you to know without a shadow of a doubt how this is all her fault. How this is all her fault. She did this. She absolutely did this, Pastor Mike. She did this, Pastor Mike. She did this. What I'm showing y'all, what I'm about to continue to show y'all, I want you to know, Pastor Mike, she did this. She did it on purpose. She knew exactly what she was doing.
Out like they not broadcasting. What are you talking about? I'm just because I listened to you. I'm not. You said something about my child talking about I was drinking while I was pregnant and all this other stuff. A skeleton. No, you did. You said that. No, you just try to put that narrative out because I apologized because we were drunk and you said I was doing too much. Bro, I never said that. They can play all that clips back. They can play all that clips back. I never even got the bottle. I never even got the bottle. I never even got the bottle to touch my lips, bro. I was planning a fucking abortion. I never said I saw you.
She was planning a smorgasbord. Please stay with me. That was important. I said I showed that for a reason. That is her with her own out of her own mouth telling her sister. She's upset right now, y'all. She's saying real true things because she's upset. She is so upset in this moment, trying to make Tasiki look bad, that she forgot how bad Junior was looking on camera. That's how upset she was. So that right there, she didn't intend on hearing that. That slipped out because she was mad. Those are the things that you pay attention to. I was planning a smorgasbord. She was, but not with no doctor, baby. She wasn't planning one with no doctor because she was past the stages of viability when she found out it wasn't Blueface Baby. When the DNA test came back and said that was Ronnie Baby, did you see how big her stomach was? She couldn't have no smorgasbord with no doctor that late in the game. That's why when she went into labor, she didn't go to the hospital for 3 days. Her and Ronnie argued about this. And then the nurses let us know that she took laxatives. After her water broke, she took laxatives and she tried to keep him in her stomach long enough for him to, you know what? Because I can't say the word. Long enough for him to not be here no more. Long enough for him to come out not alive. But it didn't work because she's not God. But what she did do was create so many issues for him mentally. Oh, physically, spiritually. It affected everything. It's like if one more day and we wouldn't even have a Junior, is what I'm telling y'all. One more day, Junior wouldn't have been here. She would have been having a pity party tour about losing her baby. And the truth would have been that she wanted it to happen. She really did. But let's go back over here to Doc, because Doc's going in. Doc's going in. What were you saying again?
Problems linked to complicated exposure to toxins and conditions that may cause bleeding in the third trimester, such as preeclampsia and placental abnormalities. The most common perinatal cause is the lack of oxygen to the baby's brain, known as birth asphyxia. Problems linked to complicated labor or delivery are also associated with higher risk. Postnatal causes include accident, head trauma, and infections such as meningitis or encephalitis. Diagnosis is based on physical exams and brain imaging studies, which can detect areas of damage or abnormal development. An electroencephalogram may be performed if epilepsy is suspected. A family history may indicate a genetic cause. There is no cure for cerebral palsy, but treatments may help relieve symptoms and improve quality of life. A number of medications are available to treat muscle spasticity, involuntary movements, to reduce drooling, or prevent seizures. Various therapies can help strengthen muscles, manage daily activities, develop speech, overcome feeding difficulties, and improve overall health and fitness. Surgical management options include selective dorsal rhizotomy to sever nerve roots that cause spasticity, deep brain stimulation to treat tremors, various orthopedic procedures to fix musculoskeletal problems, and strabismus repair.
I can't. I cannot. We sit up here and we talk about this. I show y'all this on a daily. Krishan is always in here. So know that the reason why she's always in here is because I'm right. Because I'm right. Because I'm right about her baby having cerebral palsy. CPS, do you realize what you're doing? Do you realize what you're doing, CPS? Do you realize what you're doing? Because you're leaving a special needs child with a psycho. You're leaving a special needs child with Ted Bundy's daughter. You're leaving a special needs child with a psychopath. But not just any old psychopath. She's a psychopath that likes to unalive kids. She got 2 adult bodies, but I will never get over what she did to King. After all of these things that we see she has done, I do not believe what happened to King was some accident. I don't believe it. I'm not going for it. I don't believe it was an accident. And for all of y'all who don't know, King is her sister Chastity's son. Am I right about that, y'all? Isn't his name King? Isn't his son named King? Yeah. Here we are educating each other, but she won't take the time to learn her own child. Hold on, you said you. Here you, hold on, wait. Here we are educating each other. Are you saying I won't take the time to learn her child, or wait a minute? God knew Krishan before she tried to take another soul. Junior is blessed and he will be. Yep. Right on the head, baby blue. Right on the head. You get where I'm going with this, sis? Because at the end of the day, y'all seen that labor. She didn't want to push. You got to understand how it feels when I know, like, you got to understand how it feels. Like, I have finally been able to lay this out for y'all so that y'all can understand. But you got to understand how it feels for me to know and have to sit through the fact that I know he got cerebral palsy, that I know she's still neglecting him, right? And that she will spend buku money on making herself look like a good mom, even though, man, Jay said she was mean to her son. Janet said that. I didn't say it. Janet said it. Janet is not lying. She don't have no reason to lie. She's not known for lying. Man. That's what I'm saying, man. Hold on.
Overcome feeding difficulties and improve overall health and fitness. Surgical management options, problems, and strabismus repair. Daily activities, while others can be more or less independent. Cerebral palsy is a non-progressive disease, meaning it does not worsen with age, but some symptoms may become more apparent as the child grows. Cerebral palsy can lead to a number of associated conditions, including epilepsy, musculoskeletal problems, intellectual disability, feeding problems such as difficulty sucking, chewing, swallowing, and excessive drooling, speech delay and difficulties, or impaired vision or hearing. There are many possible causes, and in each case, the cause is often multifactorial. The risk is highest during pregnancy. Prenatal risk factors include gene or chromosomal mutations, premature birth or low birth weight, multiple pregnancy, maternal infections, intrauterine infections, exposure to toxins, and conditions that may cause bleeding in the third trimester, such as preeclampsia and placental abnormalities. The most common perinatal cause is the lack of oxygen to the baby's brain, known as birth asphyxia. Problems linked to complicated labor or delivery are also associated with higher risk. Postnatal causes include accident, head trauma, and infections such as meningitis or encephalitis.
What about chlamydia?
Diagnosis is based on
What
physical
about
exams and
chlamydia?
brain imaging studies,
What about
which can detect.
chlamydia, sir? You said infections such as encephalitis or meningitis. Is the encephalitis and syphilis, is that in the same category? Did she have chlamydia or syphilis? Which one of those did she have when she was pregnant that her sister had said? Because her sister had said she had one of them. Her sister had said that. You should misread. For real though, sis. Which one was it? Encephalitis, meningitis, syphilis, chlamydia, all of that. Which one was it? She didn't want the baby, y'all. She tried to have us with Smush and Pastor Mike. Just like she tried to steal that money out of that pot, that donation when she was a kid. And you let her get the whole thing. That's why she's still trying to manipulate people with God, because you let her manipulate you. You fell for her trick, and you got her thinking she can trick the whole rest of the world. And the thing about it is, I know he ain't no square. So he knows game when he see it. He know BS when he see it. What did he say at his church that day, y'all, when they was getting all upset? He said, I smoke more weed than ye all. Ain't that what Pastor Mike said? Ain't that what Pastor Mike, we talking to you today, sir. We talking to you, Pastor Mike. We're talking to you. Remember?
She's a product of this.
I go to the church with the money now. She got the money. Look at it. She got the money. What are we representing, Pastor Mike? What are we saying? What are we really doing and saying? Do you know that baby in her belly right there is in danger? Do you know that she is actively trying to unalive that baby while standing before you? While standing before you, she's got a secret, Pastor Mike. She's got a secret in this church, paying these tithes. She's got a secret, Pastor Mike, while standing before you. There's something going on in her mind that you don't even know about.
Okay, I'm responding.
No, because she don't
I'm an
understand.
adult.
She just
I'm
asked
not
a
a
simple
kid.
question. And we're not getting nowhere. I don't want
Everybody lose self-control but me.
True. And this is why you bought me this.
Shavante
This is your
is just
payment back.
Shavante. She's your friend. I'm not talking to your
This
friend. I'm
is
talking to
a
my
lie.
sister.
This is a lie.
It's
And
not
I
a
know y'all
lie.
hearing the same.
We said thank you.
And then call me all types
We
of
said
names, bro.
thank
I'm
you.
dying.
That's what you did.
So you
and I
said-
never forgot you when I got to the top, nigga.
On TV,
I'm
but it's
not
something
portraying
different
no
when we on the
image. Just
phone.
giving with his all that clips back. I never even got the bottle.
Pastor Mike, she has a secret right now. Let's go back on over here to Pastor Mike, because I want it to be very clear. Let's go back over here to Pastor Mike.
Answering my text.
I don't even want to talk about what she's wearing or what she got on, because she's gonna say the Bible says, "Come as you are." Don't y'all get she trolling the church? Do y'all realize that? She literally is trolling the church. Anybody who goes to Pastor Mike's church, what's the name of it? I'm sorry. I want to apologize, y'all, on the behalf of people who take God seriously. On the behalf of people who love the Lord. Do y'all know how amazing God is, man? And what he is doing for us out here, man? Do y'all know how good God is? She's trolling God, trolling the church. You can come as you are, so I'm going to wear some short shorts. I'm going to try to just go all in. I'm going to wear the most salacious things I can think of because she wore something else to church that wasn't that. Y'all seen her in Zeus in that limo after Mars and Jay got beat up by Tasiki? Did you see what she wore to church that day? That black dress, the strapless. Did y'all see how she went to church that day? She went to church dressed up like an omen. She's trolling the church. Who does that? Who do we know historically that tried to troll God? Who do we know? Come on, y'all, talk to me. Thank you. Nasty, 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 nasty work. But she's literally trying to troll the church, y'all. She's trolling the church, she's trolling God, she's trolling us, and it ain't nothing but giving me devil energy. That is what the devil does, y'all. The devil tries to bring confusion and discourse and tries to troll and mock God. That's demonic energy. All of that little, I don't even want to imitate it. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Y'all gonna have to use y'all imagination on that one. Because I'll be damned if I imitate that. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. No. But that is the energy. Just think, I'm trying to tell you, it's deeper and darker than the Joker. It's deeper and darker than Harley Quinn and the Joker and all of that. It's darker than that, man. It's darker than that, man. It's sad, man. It's sad. But let's stay focused. She's got a secret. In this church this day, she's pregnant. The pregnancy ain't the secret. What she is planning to do about the pregnancy is the secret for the ones in the back.
Even see my baby girl. This is my baby girl. I love her so dearly. She's a product of this ministry.
Wait a minute. You see what I'm saying? Did this man just say he didn't even see her? Did he just say I didn't even see my baby girl? Y'all playing. How you gonna miss a girl in church with some pink Daisy Dukes on and a pink sweater? She not blending in, Pastor Mike. How dare you make us think you didn't even see her? This is too many games for me. I can't do it. I can't do it.
And in spite of how my girl cut up, she is my baby. That's right. And she loves Jesus. Do y'all know who this is? It's a vibe all the time. Listen to me. Listen. The Spirit of God is doing something. You better hear what I'm saying to you. And why you so easy to cast judgment, you better watch your mouth. Because you don't, just because you're acting all a certain way, nobody knows what you're doing behind closed doors when the lights go out. The scripture says, train up a child. Because I smoke more weed than ye all. What did I just say? Where's Gloria? Gloria, stand up, Gloria. Would you testify? Linda here too? Who smoked more weed
Don't worry, Gloria. I got you. We don't need that. First of all, why is that important? Are you trying to impress Krishan or God? Why is that important? See, I'm coming back to this because I remember a time, okay? I remember a time when we looked at this and people was getting in the chat, that's Pastor Mike. How you gonna talk about the pastor? How you gonna judge the pastor? How you gonna say this and that about the pastor? They've been playing this game for too long. This is a joke. This is a play. Where's Tyler Perry? Where's Tyler Perry? The mother that's in the church paying tithes, but that's planning to have us mismotion with the baby in her belly.
I never even got the bottle. I never even got the bottle to touch my lips, bro. I was planning a fucking abortion.
I never said I saw you.
But you're in the church though. Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? And then you in the church donating, but you planning a mismotion with the pastor that smoked more weed than ye all. Like we needed to know that now that you sitting next to Krishan, you want us to know you cool too. I don't understand that. You're a leader. Be a leader. We all, okay, it's one thing for a pastor to talk about their past because it's necessary so that people understand, that you don't have to be perfect before you come before God, and that everybody makes mistakes, and that everybody is in this world but is not supposed to be of this world. But there is things that look at everybody else in that church. Everybody else, how they dressed and everything. You really gonna tell me you didn't see her? Look at what everybody in the congregation is wearing. Dark clothes. She got on that bright pink Daisy Duke set with some kind of secular faces on it. I don't know. I'm saying secular, but I don't know. But it's it's provocative. How did you miss your baby? Like you said, my baby, I didn't see you. What are you talking about? You didn't see her. How you gonna be lying in the pulpit like that? That's the first thing you said. You didn't see her. Look at what everybody who got on pink in the church right now. Nobody else wearing that pink. Nobody. How did you not see her? I'm sick of the lies and the games because y'all are the reason why that baby got cerebral palsy. Y'all played that game with her. Y'all played her game. And now the baby here and y'all still playing it. The baby here and y'all are still playing her game. And I'm sick of it. It's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. Deliver Junior. That's what my sister Holy Ghost girl said. Deliver Junior. That's what she said. And he do need to be delivered. I love you too. I love you too, sis. Me too. I'm about to wrap it up myself. I love you too, boo. I'm about to wrap it up real quick myself. But I wanna land my plane real quick with this. Thank you for holding it down too. Thank you for holding it down. But I want to show y'all this because this man literally said, I smoke more weed than ye all. Man, that was the thing that was necessary for you to say right then that what was the I missed the whole thing. Why is that important? However, he played that game then, and he's still playing that game now. That's my issue, y'all. That's my issue. I'm tired of the damn games. He played that game then, and he's playing that game now.
And get on back there. And I sat there long enough for a man to come and say, I believe you're in the wrong seat. Mike. I turn my head up, take your little broke self in the back there. Take that walker saying, get on back there. And I sat there long enough for a man to come and say, I believe you're in the wrong seat. Take that walker shake. And get on back there.
Still playing games. One more time for the one time. Still playing games. Look at what's going on. Look at what's going on. Still playing games. You're gonna say everything. You like your family. Please. I have to mute it, but the baby is alone right there. Junior is by himself right there, taking off his sock like he always do, my baby, with his cute self. But look, the people who are in the church are growing concerned. Thank you for sending me this, sis. Thank you for sending me this, baby. The people in the church have got the baby. This girl literally got up and walked away from Junior. Now, come on, man. Come on, man. She playing games. Y'all know she did that on purpose. Y'all know she did. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. I love y'all so much, man. Do me a favor and like the video, please. I really put a lot into this. I'm stressed about Junior, about Ronnie. The least you could do is like the video so that the video can circulate and other people can see it, man. Let the people know when the video really gets started at about the 2-hour mark. Light me up. Hype me up. Light me up. Hype me up. Big mama up. Light me up. Big mama up. Hype me up. Big mama up. Light me up. Big mama up. Hype me up.